And I am live. Welcome to my seventh entry to the PMDB 2019 series. And last entry to the PMDB 2019 series for a while, as following this, I am going to complete my PMDB Vault series, which may take the rest of the year. It may take the rest of the year. I'm going to stay on here for about an hour, or 33 minutes or so. Was someone waiting, watching for a bit there, but that person's had enough already. They've tapped out for this evening. We are halfway through the year. Start again. We are halfway through January. Has anyone kept their New Year's resolutions? A little bit of a theme here tonight. I appreciate the thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Oh, we've got one for Crooked Hillary Film, and we've got one for Crooked Bill Thumb. Annette, good morning. Of course, I forget the time differences in America. How are you doing today, Annette? I appreciate you popping in. So I'm going to complete my PMDB Vault series following this. You could say it's night here, yeah. What? Soulless Trenchcoat? Welcome. Great to see us both here. Yeah, it's 22:09, so you could call it late evening, night here now. Soulless Trenchcoat, how are you? Glad you keep popping in here. I watched the amazing, or whatever the hell it's called, Spider-Man 2 trailer today. I've never seen any of the other Spider-Mans apart from the first 3, Tobey Maguire. I was watching the trailer, I'm like, meh. Where's Michael Keaton? I thought he was in the film. I was disappointed not to spot him. Don't know about you, Solus, but I'm so fed up of comic book movies. Okay, no problem with that. Not sure how long I'll stay live for, but if you do come back in, very welcome here. And hold on. Sorry about that. Yes, if you don't come back in, my inbox on here and other places is open. Let's see. Maybe he was in the trailer, Solus, but I didn't spot him. That's the only reason I kind of watched the trailer was for Michael Keaton, the best Batman ever. I feel like him and Christian Bale are neck and neck. Hey, black-eyed shorty, welcome. How are you doing? It's good seeing you in Murad's live stream yesterday. I just feel like there's been too many lately, Solus, and there's a lot of them. I feel like are too much of a CGI show and not much story. But then again, I haven't seen a lot of them lately. But from the trailers and teasers and TV spots I have seen, this looks CGI fascinating. Is this a cartoon? Oh, he's not in Amazing 2. That's why I never spotted him. I thought he was in the Amazing, the Far From Home, whatever it's called, this new Spider-Man film. I thought he was in this one. I thought he was I could have sworn I've seen his name listed in the credits. So yes, if you're new to my lazy live streams, I just simply interact with the chat. There's a little bit of a theme. I was looking for a title for this video since it's halfway through January, which usually is the time where mostly everybody's broke their New Year's resolutions. I didn't really make any myself, but they would have probably been broken too if I did. Shells in Ireland, wonderful to see you in here. We have Soulless Trench Coat. I think Annette's still here. And we have Black Eyed Shorty and you. So yeah, would you say Homecoming film is worth a watch? I watched the honest trailer of Halloween 2018. It was a pretty good, honest trailer, but they said it was the best ever by far since the original Halloween. Halloween 2018 is not the best one since Halloween 1978. Halloween 4, in my opinion, is better. I think Halloween 2018 was very overrated. I'm doing pretty good, Shells. How are you? Oh, I need to watch that film then, Soulless Trenchcoat. That's good to know. How are all the goats doing, anyways? So, following this live entry, the 7th 2019 video of mine, 4 of them have been live, 3 non-live. I'm going to complete my PMDB Vault set, which might take the rest of the year. So this could be my last actual video of the year because those videos are going to take me a while to complete. And I might just be done. I might just be done after that. 10th consecutive year on YouTube. Nice round number to say I'm done. Tonsillitis. I don't think I've ever had that before. Here it's quite torturous like. Oh, well. I'll take as a compliment if you do. Homecoming's okay. Yeah, I was kind of tempted to go and see it in the cinema for Michael Keaton. I've got a crush on Michael Keaton, obviously. Paranormal Fan 11 or 11. Hi, welcome here. I love your profile picture, by the way. Very welcome here. I'm going live for a wee bit. Was live a lot last year. Not so much this year so far. Only my 4th live this month. Can you believe? Not like me in comparison compared to the previous months when I started going live. Rotten Tomatoes ranked it higher than The Dark Knight on the top 100 films. Wow. It's not. I've never seen the Amazing Homecoming Spider-Man film. It's not better than The Dark Knight. I can tell you right now, it's not better than Dark Knight. I'm not the biggest Dark Knight fan either, but it's not better than Dark Knight. That's ridiculous. I could buy it being better than The Dark Knight Rises, but no, to say nah, it's not better than Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was like instantly iconic, like instantly iconic. And Aquaman's making all this money. I'm like, I don't get that one. Like Aquaman doesn't appeal to me at all. I don't know why it's made so much money. Where people did people have nothing else better to do at Christmas time but to go and see Aquaman with their kids? I don't. I'm not sure why it's made so much money. It looks awful. Now, that looks like a complete CGI snore fest. I'm afraid. So shells. Yeah, welcome, Paranormal Fan 11 or 1-1. So yeah, I'm going to complete the PMDB Vault series. I think some of that I've been watching them. I've enjoyed seeing videos from yesteryear all together. Hello. Um, I believe Murad, the Haunted Explorer rather, is live tonight. I'll probably be watching. Shells Ireland says Aquaman is the butthole of the superhero hero world. The goats have dug a tunnel to China to hunt dragons and eat. I feel like the goats, they're see. Usually, I can't read anything you've got. Maybe they're on a different path and tamer path in life. These goats of yours. They do get around. Very well travelled. I was, I'm still not recovered from that Gillette advert, the man-hating advert. And I was watching the Honest Trailers Halloween Honest Trailer, and like that word progressive was used. I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done with progressive. I'm done. Liberalism find a cure, all that fun stuff. I'm done. I'm done. Just make a damn good film. I don't care how progressive it is. I don't care if it's politically correct. Make a damn good movie. Make a good advert that will actually sell razors instead of lecturing us about political correctness. My invisible middle fingers are both up at political correctness and that word progressive. Oh, it's awful. Shells in Ireland. Never, never, ever, ever, ever using Gillette again. I'm done. I think its catchphrase was like shave your masculinity. I'm glad you think so, black-eyed shorty. They might as well have told us to cut off our Damians. Might as well have just told us to do that. Moving on, moving on, moving on. Did I say this? Sherlock Holmes, 94, welcome. Well, so the goats are still leading the gutter life, it seems, then soulless. I thought they'd changed their path. I thought they were on the up, but no. Yeah, it's got about 4 million views. Last time I checked, 200,000 dislikes. Just Pierce Morgan, who flip flops a lot, was against it. He's a male feminist, of course. I do struggle. I rejoined Twitter recently, and I do struggle keeping sane with all the liberal trends at the page. And I followed you, Shells in Ireland. Hint, hint. followed you again. This is a public Twitter page. There was my discreet one I had for a while, but I deleted it. And I came back with a new public Twitter page. I'll put a link in. I might as well put a link in here. Twitter will be handy if it's ever quiet in a live stream. I can just react to the insanity going on in today's politically correct world. I do struggle. I do struggle. Poison Elite, welcome. Good to see you back in here. I did. That's all right, Shells in Ireland. There's no rush. It already looks like I've been on there for about a year because I've already tweeted 56 times. So, it's been so good. It's been so good with not tweeting so much, the first day I was on. And then that Gillette advert got released upon us, and I was like so triggered. What the F is this? Was my initial reaction. What am I going to something other than Gillette razors, soulless trench coat. It's okay to be a man. It's really okay to find women attractive. That's how we exist. Attraction. Anyway, moving on, because I got a headache with all this progression and political correctness. I start to get a headache, and I wonder why do I wake up in the morning with all this nonsense going on. So we'll move on. I think that's something positive. I was checking out. See, you've changed your profile picture, Poison Elite. Welcome here. We've got a few people, some new faces in here. Some from the paranormal world. And then we've got some old favorites, I guess, in here. Soulless Trenchcoat, Shells in Ireland. I feel like I need to look upside down, reading black-eyed shorties emojis and typing. That's fun. Or turn the laptop upside down. How long do I stay on here for? We'll see how. Probably an hour. I'll do an hour at least, and then see what's happening. I'm up to chat about anything. Doesn't need to be New Year's resolutions. I was just running out of titles, and that was a thought. Well, why not just, since we're halfway through January, title it "Anyone Kept Their New Year's Resolutions?" A notification on Twitter. Oh, thank you, Shells. Let's see. 7 followers within a few days, not too bad. Okay. Night Shame. Welcome, you made it. If you haven't checked out Night Shame before, I suggest doing so. Your voice is amazing, young man. Good evening to you indeed. You're going to try and be nicer to people, and did you break your New Year's resolution? What? Shifty also robbed the White House? You're welcome, Night Shame. Very welcome. Glad to have you here. Well, people. What can I say, Shells? It can be very, very, very difficult to try and be nice in this life, because I know it's just some people are very hard work, let's just say. Some people are just born C's. What can they do? They don't know how to. New Year's resolution is to get a life. Oh, any progress, Night Shame? Any progress? Any progressions, mate? Honestly, when I watched that honest trailer of Halloween and that progression word was used, I'm like, just make a freaking damn movie. Stop being so politically correct all the time. I do not care about. Oh, I do struggle keeping up with today's pop culture because there's so much propaganda in it. I really struggle to keep up to to have an interest in it because there's just so much brainwashing going on in video games, movies, TV, fake news. I do struggle to pay any attention to it. Can you blame me? It's getting worse. It's getting worse. You stole all the spoons so no one can have soup. I just see the Trumpster taking the bowl of soup and just drinking it now. I loved his layout, all the Big Macs and was it some chicken too? I thought it was beautiful sight. It's all those inconsiderate, rude, lowlife lion bees. They're ruining my resolution to be nicer. I've heard people suggesting, you know, eh, killing them with kindness, but I'm not sure if that works. I can't see some getting annoyed if the more they try and push your buttons, wind you up, and you're just smiling and still laughing through it all. I can't see some getting annoyed with that. There's and who would that be? Soulless trenchcoat. My New Year's resolution should have been to get a life too. I never really made any. It's like stay away from live videos, which I am going to be doing after. To be honest, I mean this is only my fourth live stream this month, which in comparison to previous months since I joined the lazy live streaming bandwagon, there has not been too many. Sorry for my contributions, Shells. And then following this seventh video appearance of mine, unless I have to make another damn live stream to switch this live stream off. Oh, well, what number are you at just now, Sherlock Holmes 94? This YouTube of mine, this second channel, PMDB Entertainment, is now got more subscribers than my original channel, PMDB Videos, which I haven't been using so much lately. However, PMDB Videos view count's way more, 260,000 video views on that one, about 40,000 in this one, so a little bit to catch up with my original channel. But at the moment, this is where most of my subs are, hence why most of my videos have been. Merv the goat from Sam and Cat. Who on earth is Merv the goat from? And who the hell's Sam and Cat? So random. I love it. Well, I think you would definitely. Hey, hello. I know. Hey, I see. I'm Tyrone. Yeah, Tyrone. Tyrone. I know who you are. Well, very welcome here. Glad to have you here. Who the hell's Sam and Cat? So, Ran, I think you will hit it this year, Sherlock Home 94. Just continue doing what you're doing. I think you'll hit it neighbor. I'm not really worried about numbers myself. I'm just wanting this fall series that I started done, and I can feel complete about things. And then who knows what will happen after that. I might just become a YouTube watcher and just watch people or lurk. I've done my 10 years on YouTube now, 10 consecutive years. Technically, it'll be 9 years in April, but 10, 2010, 20, blah, blah, blah. 10 years in a row. You take care tonight, Shane, and I'll look out for more of your live streams this week. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Uncensored Ambi, welcome back. It was a hoot having you last night. Well, feel like I know you. It feels like a lot of us have similar YouTuber tastes. I seem to bump into a lot of yous in all our live streams. Sam is a baddie girl who beats up people with a legendary butter sock. I love Solus Trenchcoat. He's so random. A lot of things he says in the chat sometimes I can't read out, but he keeps us all amused. Well, very welcome here. I'm going to stay on another 25 minutes or so. See how it goes. See how it goes. Still in the long-haired journey. And my trademark fleece. Me and my fleece fetish. I love your. It's like I keep looking at Paranormal Fan 11 profile picture. I love that profile picture. Got a bit of a Michael Myers feeling, ghostly feeling to it. I like it. How are you doing today? How's everybody doing today? Ambi, Tyrone, those have just popped in. So following this video, I'll be concentrating on getting the PMDB video vault series complete. And then I don't know what direction I'll take my YouTube in. Might just be done after that. Who knows? What was your resolution? I'm. Oh, I love. Be less of a C. How's that working out? And Kat's stupid, but she's what? And speaks goat. Okay. So let's. I love how you just blurt it out, Ambi. I feel like I need to be more of one. Because seriously, I do have a good heart, and I think people abuse it, stamp all over it, and take me for granted. And I think perhaps my New Year's resolution should have been more of a C. All good here, PMDB, getting content to put out at the week. Oh, brilliant. Good luck with that. What kind of content are we going for? Somebody asked me, what's your plans for YouTube this year? I said, survive. Article 13 is to survive. Let's not talk about Article 13. I'll get wound up again. Article 13 banned. Progression word banned. Political correctness term banned. Ban. We're not allowed to talk about them ever again. I'm lovely. Recorded a new video finally. Was it up? I'll definitely check it out. I did have a nosy in your YouTube channel yesterday. I noticed there's been a few videos. It does indeed, and hopefully I will never ever get past. Ever. It'll be the beginning and the end of this. So yeah, that's my plan, is to survive 2019. If we can survive 2019, you can survive anything. 2018 was bad enough for all the political. Anyways. Moving on. I think the plan is for this lazy live stream of mine, my 4th lazy live stream of the year, third planned one. Merv just wanted to ride a roller coaster, but Cat says, "Oh, what's wrong with that? What's up with the cat? Is the cat being a C?" Everything is going well. Do you ever go live yourself, Ambi? I think me and you will get on good because judging from what you've been saying in the chat today and yet last night, it seems like you're another person that's not very politically correct. I love it. I love it. Soulless Trenchcoat, have you been live this year yet? I was looking out for yourself too. All right, I was getting confused there. It's like, why is he calling the cat hot? Cat's a real girl. Okay, okay. I got you now. Okay, that's good. Cat is hot. I was watching him yesterday. Watched him for a long time. A few people that are in just now were there, along with Marie, who was on the panel, and Kate. Murad, of course, was on the panel, and Christian. It was a damn good live stream yesterday. I enjoyed it. You were live today. I missed it then. I had been looking out for you. How did it go, Soulless Trenchcoat? How did it go? Murad sometimes pops in here too. So if you're new to my YouTube, my streams are lazy. I call them the lazy. Laughing at it. People are liking my. See, poor Alex Jones and Infowars got kicked off another platform yesterday, and Owen, I can never pronounce this. Anyway, Owen from Infowars like, oh, I wonder who the suspects were of who got Alex Jones kicked off this time from another platform. And Mark Dice put CNN, and I put the Young Turks, which seems to be quite a popular answer. So obviously, definitely one of them two are both. Well, I sometimes there is a theme, but I just like going with the flow when it goes to live streams. No, don't F. See, I can't. There's a lot of times I can't really read out what Soulless types. There's a lot of times I can't. It keeps us amused in the chat and me. But there's a lot of times that I just have to not read that out loud. He sometimes catches me. He sometimes catches me. Little bugger. Sometimes catch me out. So yeah, apart from the lazy live streams, before I jumped on the lazy live stream bandwagon last year, and people actually started to watch me after 8 long years, I've done a lot of non-live videos. Check out my channel trailer on this channel. It'll show you how random I am and be raw real at times when it comes to the important matters. I'm here to entertain and help others. That's it. And I never ask you for money. This, to me, I know there's some people that do that e-begging. That's good for them. They can have their Patreon accounts. But this, to me, is a hobby. And it'll never be anything more than a hobby. Just a platform to entertain and perform. That's it. That's it. Speaking of Murad, look who's popped in. Look what the cat's dragged in. As we were mentioning cats earlier on in the live stream. Welcome, Murad. Some of your friends are here. Ambi, Paranormal Fan, 1-1. Hey, Amber. I'm gasping for cup of tea. Like, who's Nicole? Like, I'll click who Nicole is. You still owe me. I still owe you what? I still owe you cash for. Yeah, I gathered. All welcome here. You know, I was speaking about the Murad's still at work. I was speaking about the paranormal um, community on here. They seem to be very, which is what I love about the paranormal community. Seems to be drama free. Seem to be a very nice community compared to the rest of the communities on here. So it's so refreshing, so refreshing. The moment I see a live stream diving into the drama territory, the moment I unsub. I've been tried to be dragged into drama in the past, and I'm just like, nope, nope, nope. I'm too old for that shit. I'm just concentrating on my own shit, trying to entertain and help others on here. Everything else gets blocked out. Don't care. Don't care. But that's a good thing. You're crazy and fun, but you're not an asshole. So it's great. It's great. You know, for the bear wrestling. Oh, right. Silly me. It does sound good, Tyrone. Are you making? I was going to do that, Tyrone. I thought, am I wanting to lose subscribers? Am I wanting to lose subscribers? So I'm too lazy to move and go and make tea myself. I was going to do that today. Someone do want to make my tea? It seems like I'm itching to lose subscribers. If anybody does make my tea, no sugar. I'm clearly sweet enough. But I love it. I try and be fun. I'm completely nuts. Oh no, I don't find you worthless. I find you're good company. I'm pretty good. Calling you Tyrone. I've got Tyrone on the mind. I'm pretty good, Murad. How are you? You got a bunch of tea here, but you don't drink it. Is that for guests coming around? I'm not part of communities. I'm outside with the homeless muck pirates. Well, you're very welcome to my community. I haven't really came up with a name for. I don't want to call this team PMDB. That'll be absurd. It'd be really egotistical. Call it after my own initials. I have no idea what to call this community of mine, but we do have a laugh in here. We do help each other out, and we're drama free. Ambi says, I'm with you, Solus. I visit those I want to, subscribe to the awesome ones. So how did you feel last night's live stream went, Murad? Well, Murad's off. You take care, Murad. I'll look out for you later on. Um, hmm, um, um, nothing, no, I have been severely troll attacked in the past, Tyrone, I'm afraid. Um, I'm not sure how to deal with them. Call it godly, optimistic, A, 3T, aka GOAT. Welcome to ladies and gentlemen of the round table. How you doing? They're saying hello to everyone in the chat. Nice profile picture. Hey, the ladies. I appreciate it. I already find you awesome. Godly, optimistic, a-hole, treaty, aka goat. I'm just myself. What I love about this community that people just accept me in this community for who I am, despite my best attempts to scare everybody away with my strange quirks sometimes, and I'm bluntly honest. And I just love that people just accept me for who I am. I can be sour sometimes, though, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes surrounded by ladies in here. Such a tough life. It's a damn good name. It's a damn good name, I would say. Yeah, I agree. I feel like all of us have got some sort of quirk, fetish that makes us unique. And some people keep things in the closet, and then there's some people like me, everything's out in the open. Lisa, I don't mind. Yeah, Ambi says, pleasure to meet you, Lisa. Very welcome in here. Ha! Tyrone, you're too kind. Are you talking about yourself? 1% sour, 99% quirky awesome. Where's my tea? I do get sour without caffeine, and I really need a new Rangers mug. Look at it. The Shells in Ireland still here by four of you fell asleep on me. I severely need a new Rangers mug. It's falling apart. Rangers are on the look still Christmassy mug. Coffee, vampire. Hello, how are you doing? I've not seen you in here before. Uh, all coffee and tea lovers, welcome. I don't discriminate. I'm fabulous. Just checking out your profile picture. Nice one. Seems like you're known in here. Very well. All welcome here. Lisa sent me. Well, I appreciate that, Lisa. I'm off to make tea soon. Because if I don't get enough tea, that's when I start to become sour. I'm an energy drink addict, Ambi says. I believe we've all got addictions. I love tea. That's a bit controversial with a name like that. You love tea, but you're called a coffee vampire. Is that allowed? Very welcome here. Are you part of the paranormal community? Why am I just assuming everybody's from the paranormal community here tonight? But all welcome here. Or just saying that the paranormal community seems to be so awesome, very much. I never e-beg for money, but if you do generally enjoy these videos, non-live or live, smash that thumbs up, my crooked thumbs, Hillary and Bill, not named after two people in particular. Would greatly appreciate that. No, I'm not. I just appear when I'm needed. I see. There also there are done bad eggs. There are some bad eggs. We are from the round table. I've definitely seen you about, ladies and gentlemen. Lisa, that's a lovely image, Solus. Such a lovely image. As I understood you. See, people's always. This is the phone I've got, ladies and gentlemen. Gemma, Grace. What? I'm dying. I'm still dying to call you Gemma, Otterson, at its finest, Grace. Gemma's Journey Grace, welcome to the chat. This is the phone I've got, a flip phone. It does nothing. It does nothing. It literally does nothing. We've got a message from someone. Because people always ask me to join. WhatsApp? WhatsApp? What is it? WhatsApp? Because I've got a flip phone. This does nothing. This does nothing. Let's see. I have the new IG thing. Is it any good apart from making you the whole annoying autocorrect thing? How you doing today, Gemma? I've been thinking of you. Gemma, my favorite poet. Hey, Marie, welcome. I'm going to attempt to multitask here. Someone messaging me right now. I'll continue up the chat. How are you doing today, Marie? Very welcome here. You probably recognize a lot of people. Murad was in here briefly, but he's still at work, so he's away again. But a lot of paranormal activity peeps in here right now. Right. See, when someone messages me, doesn't matter if I'm live or not. I like replying. I like replying. I don't like to be rude. Paul hit me up later. Got something to tell you. Ooh. Good or bad, Tyrone? Good or bad? Say it's good because I get nervous. I'm going to get nervous. Gemma's been helping her dad. I'll just scroll up quickly. I don't like being rude. Yeah, me either. Marie, hey, sweetie, Ambi says. See, very welcome here, Marie. I did enjoy yesterday's stream. I'm still a panel virgin despite making 1,347 videos, 200 and let's see, how many lives have I done now? 229, I think. I'm still a panel virgin. I've never been on Gemma's panel. I've never been on Solus's panel, Murad's panel. I'm still a panel virgin. Might have to change that sometime soon. We shall see. The decimal point with the money offer would have to be right. No, I'm only kidding. I don't eat bag. Let's see. I'm just scrolling up to see if I've missed anything. Well, Gemma, I have been thinking of you. I've been deactivating Facebook a lot, so I might have missed things, Gemma. So I apologize. The LG thing is pretty awesome. Honestly, fingerprint lock, full customization. I got Punjab, Pikachu, and Rick from Rick and Morty as ringtones. Nice one, nice. I'm pretty good, Marie. Thank you. Paul, do you have anxiety? Yes, I get anxiety. I had a couple of anxiety attacks this week. It sort of springs on you sometimes. Can be annoying. See, I can put in a performance for videos. Been doing this my 10th consecutive year in a row. If I mentioned that, this is my 10th consecutive year in a row on YouTube. I mentioned that lately. You're innocent, coffee vampire. That's good. Well, that's good then, Tyrone. Where was I going? Yes, I do have anxiety. I can put a performance. The words coming out my mouth is my real thoughts, the real me. But this is a performance. I'm honestly quite shy in real life, and I do get anxiety attacks in real life. Anyways, my new mindfulness and meditation book arrived today. Oh, brilliant, Gemma! Is it any good? I'm nearly through my book, Gemma. I'm nearly through my book by Mark Dice, Liberalism Find a Cure. I'm gutted. I just finished reading the chapter on incest when he was reacting to that craziness going on in America right now. with incest. I'll be totally good when I finish my Liberalism Find a Cure book by Mark Dice. Totally good. I don't know what I'll read next. What am I going to read next? He needs to release another book, or maybe I'll get his other book out there, The Real Story of Fake News. Let's see. Was it good? Yeah, it was a damn good night. Hey, G Money Strong Outdoors, I think that is. Welcome here. I'm not Paul, but I sure do have anxiety, he says. I agree, no more shy. I don't have a laptop. You can only do panels on a laptop. Oh. All right, you can join panels, but you can't. All right, I have the ability to do panels on here. I fell asleep on you guys last night, Marie. We were all up pretty damn late last night, to be honest. To be fair, I'm getting fed up of Facebook jam, if I'm being honest. I thought so. I have the same problem when it comes to someone saying, "I have something to tell you." Yes, that's me. We've got so many bonds already on me. We're blunt and have anxiety, it seems. Yes, you have. LOL. Yes. Um, that's my fault. Yeah, need timed out, Tyrone. I have anxiety attacks all the time too. They do indeed suck. I've just started it. Why would you want to cure liberalism? Have you seen the Gillette advert? Have you seen the Gillette advert, Gemma? I like it. I like it. I have anxiety too. See, that's the great thing is this community. We've got some of us have got similar mental health problems. I've got my share. On-chain melody. I'm getting distracted by all these wonderful, beautiful people pouring in now. Welcome. I feel like we can relate to each other and we can help each other out, which I think is awesome about the live streaming community. Let's see. I can totally understand that, Marie. I'm dying to call you Mary for some reason. Marie, paranormal, true, crazy, and weird. I love that title. On-chain melody says, "Hi, Paul. Sorry about this. No, how dare you disappear? Company arrived from out of state. I can't stay because you never ever need to apologize." On-chain melody. I don't care if people pop in, say hello, then bugger off, or stay for me for 10 hours. It doesn't matter. I'm chuffed either way. If it fits, it bakes. Welcome. How you doing? Hi, Unchained. Hi, Paranormal. Prozac has been my friend. G Money Strong Outdoors says, earlier on he was saying, I'm assuming it's gender, of course. I'm going to get myself into trouble. That he suffers from anxiety too. I'm proud to be a liberal. Where's that red hat of mine? Oh, it's not in reaching. Not in reaching. No, as I say, Gemma, there's a lot. Well, we're kind of agreeing on Trump at the moment, Gemma. However, there's a lot of things we will disagree on, Gemma, but what I love about you, Gemma, is you're very passionate for your politics and know a lot about it. And I admire that regardless whether I disagree with every political thing you say, Gemma. I admire that passion. Hi, if it fits. I can't take any medication for my anxiety, depression, or PTSD because they may fix one, but mess up. Not like it's like you're in between a rock and a hard place there. So very welcome here. If it fits, it bakes. Good to see you back in. I just deal with it using techniques to recenter myself. Me too. Proud mom of two. Welcome. Oh, this is like a round table, ladies and gentlemen raid. I love it. Nice one. Very welcome here. What do you mean in the chat, Marie? Yes, I'll be in the chat. Let's see. Everybody welcome, proud mom of two. Very welcome here. Do, 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 do. Haha, yep, we are. I know, isn't that nice, Gemma? We are on a tea train together with our matching red hats now. And then I bring out my liberalism find a cure book on a Trump train, Gemma, sitting beside you. Then I just ruin the moment. I just ruin the moment. I have wicked panic disorder, and I can't pronounce that word. I butcher the English language quite a lot, but I think I know what it means. Going on right now, I've not. Oh, it's awful. On-chain melody. I wish Ambi's just popped in there saying, see, I'm not used to having this many people in a chat. These are giving me anxiety now. I like it. Kate, very, very welcome here. Very welcome here. I'm glad you popped in. I'm just going to scroll up. I'm missing some of the chat. How is your horror film coming along? It's not. I think I did mention that I would be interested in making if that's a question is to me, of course, interested in making a horror film, being more creative, but it's right now it's after this lazy live stream of mine, I'm going to get the PMDB Vault series done, complete, finished, and I'm never ever going to do YouTube again after that. After I complete the PMDB Vault series, which consists of yesteryear clips from every PMDB video appearance ever, I'm not sure what direction I'll go with in regards to my YouTube. Perhaps I will finally create that horror short film. We shall see. Uncensored Ambi says, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Melody. That is horrid, and we're here to help you out, Melody. I hope that it may pass shortly and you're able to enjoy life completely again. Agoraphobia. Oh, thank you, Ambi. I appreciate that. Very welcome here, proud mum of two. Everybody welcome here, regardless if you're liberal or not. Like coffee or tea, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you like cats or dogs. All welcome here. Don't discriminate. We're at the round table, tend to raid. We love to show. Oh, I appreciate the raids at the moment. I'm humbled. No, it's okay. I'm proud to be a liberal. I don't believe in it getting a cure. I'm sorry, Melody. Same here, Melody. There we go. Ag. No, I still can't pronounce it. Hello, beautiful. Proud mum of two. Yeah, very welcome here, Kate. It's good to meet you and others yesterday and yesterday's Murad's live stream. Kate. Thank you, Ambi. I actually made a few videos about it. It helps to talk about it. Hope things get better for you, Melody. That's what my therapist told me to do. Well, Melody, you ever need someone to talk to, you can contact me anytime. See, that's what I love about the community in here sometimes is the genuine followers of mine and others we're here to have fun. Sometimes it dives straight into the gutter, and it can do that. Damien, sit down. Can dive straight into the gutter, and we can have a great laugh and stuff. But when it comes to serious mental health issues that a lot of us have, we seem to help each other out, which is a beautiful sight to see. Instead of, bashing each other, which a lot of people do. I have no time for that. I'm all for building people up and getting the best out of life. It'll be a great horror film. You think so, Tyrone? We shall see. Maybe I'll kill off my YouTube character and it'll be the end of my YouTube. That would be great. Let's see. Yeah, but you can't when you're shy like me, Melody. Paul definitely prefers the sexy people, though. It's there's no discrimination. There's absolutely no discrimination. Unchained Melody. I'm going to head out. Hey, you take care if it fits, it bakes. Very welcome in here. I probably won't be live again for a long time because I'm going to complete this PMDB Vault series, which will probably take me for the rest of the year to do. So, but if I do another live this year, very welcome in here. Have a good night. If it fits, it bakes. Anytime, Melody. It was always nice to have someone to chat with you under. Absolutely. I would make a horror film about a killer man-eating goat who wields a giant chainsaw attacking a group of small people at a tea party. Nice one. That sounds like it would be a hit, Solus. I hate political correctness, but I'm so terrified of not being politically correct while I'm live on YouTube that sometimes I don't read out what everyone says. Bear Man, Bear Office here. Let's see, where is he? Oh, there he is. Hello. How are you doing? He's lost for words. Me lost for words. You joking? I shared your stream. I hope it's. Oh, absolutely. I don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. You're very welcome here, Kate. I've never blushed in my life. Fake news. Very fake news. I think it's a cup of tea time. I think it is. We've passed the hour mark now. I appreciate that, Kate. I've never blushed in my life. Never, ever. Well, my channel, I don't think is. I'll see. I can't stand political correctness, and political correctness makes me want to throw up. But I am. It's censor tube, or it feels like censor tube on here these days. So in order to survive on YouTube, there's some things I just choose not to read out. Even though I'm like, yeah, it's funny. I agree with that. It's hilarious. So there's a lot of things I choose not to read out. I'm feeling very popular here tonight. All these shares, feeling surrounded by this. I would call it Tiny Tea Terrors. I like it. For those on Twitter, I am on Twitter myself. I rejoined again, even though it looks like I've been on there forever with tweeting a ridiculous 56 updates already. Oh, God. It was that Gillette advert. I got so triggered by the Gillette man-hating advert that I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Just sorting my wig. Still in a long hair journey. Still in a long hair journey. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's going to be extremely rude. I'm going to get myself a cup of tea. Yeah, chat amongst yourselves, and I will be right back. I will be right back. I'm pretty quick at making tea. I don't go to China for it. Hello from the round table. Hello, Emma. Very welcome here. So it'll be the halftime show of nothing. Steve will stare at us all. But I will be right back. Waiting for the kettle to boil. Hi, Jesse Evans. Welcome. Hornswoggle would be the main character and defeat the monster with 10-pound bolt. You're spoiling your horror film. I want you to watch it, Solus. Like, if you've not seen the new Halloween film, don't watch honest trailers. pretty much shows you every scene in the film. I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, Tyrone. Glad you're still here. Yeah, Emma, Jesse, Evans, all welcome here. Such a hard life being surrounded by all these lovely ladies. It's so difficult being me sometimes. Soulless Trenchcoat, Tyrone, what are we going to do? I better go and attend to the issue at hand. Much love to you all. Ambry, email me anytime. My email is home. My about page, take care. Paul, you take care on Chain Melody and tell Edward Boogie I'm asking for him. Hope these are both good. That's the kettle boiled. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, all yours now. No more commercial breaks. After this, I'm done. Last cup of tea. Let's see what I've missed. So Melody's off. Or are we just anything you want to discuss, Emma? We're discussing anxiety earlier on, and people were relating to that. Let's see. And then we've got Solus in the chat. He's very random. I mean, he's goat fish. Right. I'm still here, just waiting on my son's school bus. Seems like a lot of audience still pour in from America. I sometimes forget the different time zones. Kate's asking, "How is everybody?" It's so freaking cold here today. I'm never cold. It is cold here in Scotland, but I'm usually in my trademark fleece I wear all the time. Me, my fleece fetish. What are we discussing? Oh, I've read that one. Hello, Emma. It's sunny and windy where Paranormal Fan 11 is from. Majority of the people who watch me are from America. There'll be me and more people from England and Scotland recently, which is great. Tyrone is running on US. I might as well be running on US time. My sleeping patterns are so out of whack at the moment. You live in South Dakota. Nice one. I live in Oregon, in the US of A. You live in Tech. I was in Texas in August. Houston, Texas. I wonder if we bumped into each other. Probably not. It's huge. Texas, right? You're from Australia. So I was reading, is that, can I read what Solus just said? Let's talk about can monkeys drive? Oh, I can read that one. That's quite a tame one to your usual Solus trench coat. I'm determined to call you the Solus trench goat since you go on about him all the time. I've never been to Australia. I'd love to visit Australia sometime, though. I've never been there. I've been to America a few times. Power fan, we should meet up. Mura, yeah, go for it. Take us with you. do a live stream, it'll feel like we're out with yous if yous go out. What about coffee? I am in Medford, Southern Oregon. Zachary the Gamer, welcome. Zachary the Gamer says, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce this guy. He's 5'4" and tall. He is in the Royal Rumble 2019 winner, Paul Piper, aka Zachary the Gamer. Road to WrestleMania, new episode after WrestleMania. After Royal Rumble, sorry. Pay-per-view. Welcome. I've missed you, Zachary. I've missed my little wrestling buddy. Up there, yeah, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin on mine. I have Stone Cold Steve Austin on my shelf. I have a passion for wrestling still, even though I really can't stand today's WWE product. I do still have a passion for wrestling, and it's nice to see some of my wrestling buddies pop in. Zachary says he'd love to go to New Zealand or Australia. You have to go see Murad to give him a couple tattoos. Ooh. What kind of tattoos is he after? Don't come in the summer. Autumn is nice for Emma says. See, I thought America was too hot for me. And the tea's, I'm sorry, Americans, I'm sorry, but your tea is bloody awful over there. I don't know if it's the water or the tea bags or both, but I'm sour in America because my tea's not good and I'm far too hot. But this is my 229th live stream altogether, 1,347th video altogether. And I would say this has been one of my loveliest crowds in, so I really appreciate it, ladies and the guys that are here. Really appreciate it. I'm drinking a hot cup of coffee waiting on my son. Lisa says, oh, you're giving him a wolf and dragon tattoo. I haven't got any tattoos myself, but I'm not tattoo-phobic. I think some look great on others, but I don't. I'm looking at my Rangers mug here, my Christmas. Merry Christmas, folks. Only 300 and something odd days to go. My faded Rangers mug here. I'm not even sure if I'm not sure I like anything or love anything enough for it to be tattooed on me. I'm not sure. We shall see. Let's see. Where are we? I love the Bram T. Twinnins. I'm drinking coffee too, but mine's getting. See, sometimes I yap too much on here and my tea gets stone cold. It can happen. Uncensored Ambi says Southern Oregon is a good place to visit. Highs of 80s, maximum, and lows of 25s. Marie says, I'll be back soon if you're still on. Got to get to the shop before. No problem, Marie. Very welcome here. Anytime I go live again. Very, very welcome here. Enjoyed you and Kate and Murad's and Christian's company yesterday. Ambi, don't forget fire season. Well, I could try that, Tyrone. I don't know. I wasn't digging the tea in America, and I don't have a clue what Iron Brew is. And that's my favorite drink. I was out for my first time in America because the last time I was in America I was 21 for WrestleMania 25, 10 years ago almost. Can you believe that? Where's time going? But I was just 21, so I was legal age to go out in America, but it was more of a family holiday. This time around, I was tried the bars in America, and they just looked at me like I was stupid when I asked for vodka and Iron Brew. I was good. No tea, I like. That tasted fine. No vodka and Iron Brew. I was very sour in this trip. great for people like me with asthma, coffee. Oh, I didn't know it helped with that. See, I've never really tried coffee before. Just I don't know. The smell puts me off. I'm like, not drinking that. Just Ray Carson, tea. I like that stuff. Welcome, Just Ray Carson. And I hope everybody that's poured in so far is doing good. Iron Brew is amazing. I agree. UK McDonald's don't sell Iron Brew. How outrageous! I only knew they did when I was in Edinburgh. That's my drink of choice. That is my drink of choice. I was drinking Koppenberg strawberry flavor on here yesterday, thanks to Ambi. Bad influence, Ambi said. Hey, Midnight Raven, welcome. My name is Paul Michael David Bain, PMDB, and my so there's the lazy live streams. I jumped on the lazy live stream bandwagon last year, Emma, where I simply interact with the chat and whoever pops in, and we can talk about a range of things. I've done numerous non-live videos. This is my 10th consecutive year on YouTube. I'm very random, raw, real at times, too brutally honest, very open guy. I've done a range of videos. It's really kind of hard because I am very random. Check out my channel trailer on here. It'll give you an idea how random and how much different types of videos I've did. I do struggle to describe my YouTube channel because I've done so many different things. It's very random. It's very, very random. Seems to be a Scot. I know, right? I thought it'd be a worldwide thing, Iron Brew, but apparently not. How you doing, Midnight Raven? Good to see you pop in here. Drinking helps with my. That's true. Drinking does help with nervousness. I do put in a performance on here. Believe it or not, I'm not like this in real life. Even though the words coming out of my mouth are what I believe in things and my true feelings, but this is a performance. I'm not like this in real life. I need some Dutch courage. Yes, yes, Raven's right. It's got a bit of everything. Yeah, the only type of videos I haven't done is ASMR videos. Maybe I should do that sometime. Or perhaps not. Or perhaps not. A shy, timid, terrified of women type of person. No, once I get going, if I'm out with my friends and stuff, or back when I used to go out with my friends and stuff, I can act confident, but I'm pretty shy deep down. I treat YouTube as my stage. This is the stage I perform on. Have you tried Bell's Iron Brew? You can only get. I've never tried. I've never been in France. Kate, I haven't tried. Is it any good? So you're a typical guy. I guess so. I guess so. It's the alcoholic Bell's Iron Brew. It tastes so. I've never heard of that before. Before, folks. Hey, you take care, Just Ray Carson. Emma says no. I am shy in real life, Midnight Raven says, but my partners finally think I'm much more loud and well, I'm maybe like you then, Midnight Raven. I can put in a performance. You see, when I joined here, I did become a target within my community. I did become a target. I used to identify as gay now and bi man that much prefers women. My tastes have changed over the years, and perhaps I always did like women and just anyways, moving on. But my community, I did become a target being on here, and but I kind of got frustrated with it because like I sort of wish people give me a more chance to meet them in because I don't tell strangers in real life that I'm on YouTube and I've got 1,300 videos plus. It's not the first thing that comes out of my mouth. It's a few things I don't mention, but I just feel like I wish people would give me a chance to meet them in person and talk to them before they judge me on my YouTube performances. Blah blah blah. I think most are different on YouTube. Yeah, I agree, Tyrone. I mean, you've got to be. See, my logic when I first joined YouTube used to not wear enough clothes, for example. Now I'm always in a fleece. How times have changed. How times have changed. I used to think, well, the weirder you are, the more charismatic you are, the more out you are, the more views you're going to get. That was my logic when joining YouTube. So when I did join originally in 2010, it was boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room type of videos, dancing to Venga Boys and silly videos like that. And it's really in your face type of videos. And I was deliberately being cringe because that's the type of videos I enjoyed to watch. So my logic was rather that would draw more people in. But then I learned, what? The more you are yourself, the more people will come in. The moment you try and be someone you're not, that puts people off. Uncensored Ambi says, I think you're awesome. How are you on here? Nothing wrong with being shy either. All about the interior of a person, not how they show themselves to be. Emma says, YouTube anxiety is like bedroom anxiety. Where's this going, Emma? My mind's going places. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to describe my YouTube channel. It's so friggin' random. So friggin' random. We are talking about anxiety earlier. Like, if someone messages me and I see it when I'm live, doesn't matter where I am, I have to message that person back. I don't want that person to think I'm being rude, but with my terrible sleeping patterns at the moment, like I get anxiety thinking, oh, if I haven't messaged such and such today or last week, that they'll think I'm being rude and ignoring them for hours. But sometimes my sleeping patterns are so out of whack, and they cause great anxiety. Yeah, I'd recommend The Midnight Raven. I've been watching you yourself for about a year now, I would say. I'm confident making a video, but live streaming I seem to stumble. How was your vacation going? Howdy, Hannah. I'm on vacation. Unless somebody else is on vacation in here. How you doing, Hannah? Welcome. Yeah, before I joined what I call the lazy live stream, jumped on the lazy live stream bandwagon. Despite making 1,004 non-live videos over an 8-year period, I was nervous about going live for the first time, but I did seem to hide that in my first video. You watch every video I up. Thank you, Zachary. God bless you. I can understand, life is daunting because pretty much anybody can come in when you're live and catch you off guard. There's the negatives to going live for sure. I've experienced them myself. And then following this video, Midnight Raven says I lifted live streaming and now make 3 videos a day. Following this video, I'll be concentrating on getting my PMDB Vault series complete. It's going to annoy me until it's complete. Smallwood Holmes Steed. I've just butchered your name. I apologize. Hello from Illinois in USA. I appreciate the people coming in from ladies and gentlemen round table. Very much appreciate that. I'm enjoying this raid. I prefer uploading to live streaming, Tyrone says. Oh, thank you, Hannah. This is a funny thing, Hannah. See, everybody who doesn't know me thinks I'm Irish, which is I used to work in a store called Woolworths. Anybody remember Woolworths? And every single customer that came into my store thought I was Irish, which is it's really funny people think that. I'm actually from Scotland, but perhaps one day I'll visit Ireland sometime. But it's funny. I don't think I sound Scottish either. You worked for Woolworths too. I was actually served the last person at my store in Woolworths before it collapsed. It did rock. I'm glad people remember that. It's over 10 years ago now. It's a sales assistant. I was not the best job I've had, but I remember the co-workers there. I got on really well with them, and I blame them for my drinking habits I still have today. Wow. So you're part of the Woolies crew then, Midnight Raven. Nice one. I was literally there on the last day serving the last person, and then we smashed up the store. Woolworths is back, but online only. I'd definitely work there again. It's a good place to work in. Me and my grandmother would go to Woolworths. Oh, nice one for Sunday for lunch. Every Sunday for lunch, rather. It was a good place to work. I remember Index. I do remember Index. I used to like going, getting toys and stuff there when I was a kid. I remember Index. That used to be under Debenhams here. Our Woolworths closed in 1978, over 40 years ago. I was 10. I think Woolworths is a bit like my channel. Woolworths had a bit of everything. Had a bit of everything, Emma. It was a bit random. A lot of DVDs, pick and mix, and it was a bit random. It had a bit of everything, Woolworths. I'm not sure how to describe it. Yeah, Tyrone's right. I can't believe it's been over 10 years since it was open. That's crazy. Smallwood says our Woolworths was like a Walmart. I had a cafeteria. Yeah, pick and mix were good. Although, what can I say? What can I say? Working there, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, like from working there, I wasn't so keen on getting a pick and mix after working there. Let's just say. But Woolworths is like Wilkinson's. Midnight Raven says. Love a pick and yes. I can't think where else you'd get pick and mix now. Woolworths, Zachary says. LOL, I was that way after working in an ice cream shop. Oh, do they, Midnight Raven? I haven't had a pick and mix in a long time. Used to like that snakes used to get. No, remember that long snakes used to get? Jelly snakes. They're fine. And the hearts. Oh. See, I've never been a big ice cream lover myself. I like jelly. But I just feel like, I don't know, ice cream, it's cold. Oh, good, Zachary. That's good. Poundland sell them too. Yeah, I do love some jelly sweets. I'm not really a fan of ice cream, though. I'm getting better. I'm a bit of a fussy eater and drinker. Like if we go into a bar and like in America, for example, and I ask them for a vodka and iron brew, they look at me like, "What planet's he on? What on earth is iron brew?" or ask them for a Koppenberg strawberry flavor. They look at me again, think, what planet is he on? I start to struggle with drinks after that. Like, I like Coca-Cola, but I hate it with vodka. I hate beer. I hate wine. So I'm a bit of a fussy drinker. I'm a bit of a fussy drinker, and I do struggle. Like, you have an orange and vodka in here? I'm in Scotland now, yes. But a lot of the audience that comes in to here are from America. I like raw honey better than jelly, Zachary says. I'm a whiskey girl. Nice one. Jaeger is my favorite, but I am a German. Really, you're German. Vodka girl. Orange and whipped vodka. Wine. Oh, we'll just go out. We'll just go and get peed. I'm trying not to swear so much. Uh, Murad yesterday was talking about shots. I hate shots with a passion. They're such a waste of money. And make you feel, oh, I can't do shots. They knock me for six. My father came from Germany in 1951. All right, Amy. Nice one. I'd love Germany's another place I'd like to visit sometime. Kate says I tried Ben and Jerry's new ice cream birthday cake. It's so damn good if you get the chance. I might be persuaded then, Kate. Let's do it. Let's do it. Emma says I used to work in Woolworth's bakery section during school holidays. Good money back then. Now I'm paper pusher for the tax department, and the money's crap. So I'm being nosy here, Emma. What part of Australia are you from? Anything with vodka, Lisa says. I like Lisa's style. Let's get drunk. Enough of this live. Let's all just meet up in person. And I'd love to. There's so many people that come into here and have done since May that I would generally meet up with in person. And I think we'd all have a damn good time. Just be like here. We need to worry about political correctness, YouTube silly guidelines. We'll just be having a good time, having a good yap, laughing with each other. I think it'd be great. You lived in Germany for 4 years. How was it? I do not speak German aside from simple phrases such as, what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm scared to read that out. See, I butcher the English language as it is, so I stay away from all other languages because I butcher my own one as it is. Do you remember I say about Irish, Scottish generation in past month? I think so, Zachary. I think so. My grandmother still speaks fluent, but my father never spoke in German. I like a good vodka too. I'm a cheap drunk. Yeah. Two wines, I'm out. That's a cheap night then. Save your money then, Emma. Does that say you speak something in German? What does what say what? Oh, Sydney, beautiful. Looks a beautiful place, Emma. Smallwood says, when my family came through, so I grew up with whiskey in my baby. Oh, nah, nice one. Midnight Raven says I did YouTube meetup and found after that people I met weren't exactly the same after. Oh, in a bad or good way, Midnight Raven. Oh, I see. It means I love you in German. I was scared to read that out in case it was something rude. It is one of the only ones I taught my children. Well, you do that, Tyrone. It's kind of frustrating on here because a lot of my friends are that watch me enjoy these videos that became close friends with on here are all from America. I'm like, can't meet you. So it's good to have people from England, Scotland, meeting more of you from my country now. I don't think we on the round table worry about guidelines. These are brave. These are very, very brave. See, I joined YouTube when it was the Wild West days. I didn't even know what political correctness was back then. I didn't wear enough clothes. Well, I found out that it is not my oh no, Zachary. Hey, Smallwood. No problem, Smallwood. Not sure when I'll be live again, but very, very welcome here in this community. Honestly. Hmm. See, you seem such a nice lady, Midnight Raven. I don't. I'm pass, pass. I'm not sure. That's odd. I mean, basically, I'm shyer in real. Well, I wouldn't be shy with you lot, actually. If I met you in person, I wouldn't be shy with you lot. I'd just be I basically would just be like this, less performing. I wouldn't be so crazy in real life, and less of performance. I'd be even less politically correct. So what you see is what you get. I don't try and be someone I'm not. And yeah, bye Smallwood. Paranormal fan 11 says. Yeah, that's. See, I've never. There's been a few. I've never met another YouTuber here. There's been a few moments when I've met people that are familiar with my videos when I'm out. I met a gay couple when I was out at Aberdeen's premier one and only gay bar, Cheers Bar and Club, and they were a fan of my videos and they took a selfie with me, so that was cute. But there's some people I've met. I think I've mentioned this before, and they're like, "Oh, your views on the gay community are so out of whack," and blah blah blah. It's been a bit awkward sometimes. It's been a bit awkward, but the majority of people I have met that recognize me from this have been really pleasant. We can go drinking sometime, and I can show you the Midnight Raven, who is who she. Yeah, I'm totally. I'll definitely meet you sometime, Midnight Raven, and a number of other people that have been coming into these chats and have been watching their videos, live streams in the last year or so. You know, there's a number of people I would meet up with. And Ambi knows some awesome bars here. Let's just get drunk. I'm in the mood to get drunk. It's Wednesday and I'm in the mood to get drunk. YouTube drives you to drink. I know that's the frustrating thing. There's a lot of people that watch me are from America. It's like, I wish I was born in the US of A. Nobody thinks I'm Scottish. Nobody thinks I'm Scottish. Oh wow. So Zachary, I might get some Dutch courage and I might watch the Royal Rumble this year, Zachary. I'm considering watching I hate today's WWE product. But I do think the Royal Rumble match, when booked right, when written right, can be quite entertaining. So I might get some Dutch courage and watch the Royal Rumble this year. Emma says, PMDB Entertainment, nice to meet you. Thank you for the chat. No problem. Yeah, very welcome. You'd be very welcome here next time, Emma. You take care. All welcome here, regardless of religion, background, politics. Don't care if you're on the left. I prefer you if you're on the right, but I don't care if you're on the left or in the center. Doesn't matter. As long as you're not a Celtic fan, everybody welcome. I have been drinking in Scotland, but don't remember. Well, it sounds like you had a good night then, Midnight Raven. Sounds to me like you had a good night. This hair. My dream come true. It took me 7 damn years to bring WWE's Women's Tag Team Championship to WWE Net. 7, that's a long time, Zachary. Yeah, absolutely, Ambi. Very good, very true, rather, PMDB. YouTube can do that. It's not just YouTube, it's just the climate, the censorship that's going on right now, the double standards going on. There's a lot of stuff driving us to drink. I think the fake news media are doing a wonderful job of stirring shit up, let's just say. Scott Thoughts channel, welcome. Very welcome here. I was watching you live last night, Scott. You done a great job. What do you mean? What did you do, Zachary? Was it something to do with music in a gaming video or something? I can't disagree with you. Oh, very welcome here, Scott. Fellow long-haired guy. I'm still on the long-haired journey. Look at this. I'll take it. Spoken. So wait, I've been determined to see for years and years and years. I had the most basic, boring. Apart from that time, I was ginger for a day, and I tried to go strawberry blonde. Well, for years and years and years, I had the most basic, short, boring-looking haircut, and then I had a midlife crisis at 29, and decided to go on this long-haired journey. Now I had a haircut in over 2 years. But before this, thank you. Thank you. I do think I look younger with short hair, to be honest, but it's a change. Before this, I had the most boring haircut of all time. You had your hair down to the middle. Oh, I've got a long way to go to catch up with Scott's old hair then. Midnight Raven says, hi, Scott. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome, Scott. I have recovery community. That's such. Oh, it's YouTube are so picky with this. There's such a lot of double standards with this copyright. Oh, Article 13. Oh my gosh. And I appreciate the compliment from Tyrone. My midlife crisis was in November, and I chopped all of my hair off. Wow. Maybe it's time for me to get the chop. I have long hair, not cut it in six. Yeah, your hair looks really. I was going to say young, long. Midnight Raven. It suits you, folk. Kirsten, welcome. Great to see you in here, Kirsten. Oh, you love long hair in men. You love long hair in men. Some people love it. Some people think I need a damn haircut. There's no in between. You either love long hair on men or you cut that off. Right. I do love opinions, although I'm a very stubborn person. I do love opinions. Welcome here, Kirsten. Kirsten Lee Awkward, my sister. My fleece buddy. I'm on my fleece. Usually in a fleece. Oh, Zachary's getting a haircut this week. What are you getting done, Zachary? Yeah, it's good to see Kirsten in here. I have a thing about people touching my hair. Snap, snap, snap. You're not alone, Midnight Raven. I'm pretty damn good. All the better for seeing yourself pop in. Zachary doesn't like people touching his hair. No, and people touch and pull my hair all they want. I was in someone's chat as my other self today, PMDB, and I got in trouble for saying the S word. Oh, they thought they were going to get in trouble by you. No, I don't. I think that would be criminally unfair. Cool, criminally unfair if you were to get in trouble for what someone wrote in the chat. But then again, it's YouTube we're talking about, so. Like I said earlier, when people ask me, what's your plans for YouTube this year? Your 10th consecutive year in YouTube. Survive. I'll never be sorry. Lisa, I appreciate the raid. You've been awesome in the chat today. Lisa says, well, I'm sorry I have to go. It was great being here. Hope to see everyone. You will. You'll definitely see me soon. I really appreciate you being here, Lisa. Very, very welcome here. Appreciate you giving me more views. You love when your hair gets touched as well, Kirsten. Awkward. Yes, don't use the S word. See, it'd be so much better if we're in a pub somewhere, Scott. We need to worry about silly guidelines. I've read some of the YouTube guidelines recently, and I was like, there's actually a guideline you're not supposed. I can't believe this one. I can't. This one's. You're not supposed to belittle a celebrity. What? I'm sorry, but if you make yourself a public figure, you belittle. You're not allowed to belittle a celebrity. I mean, are celebrities more important than us? Apparently so. If I have a girlfriend, then I don't really care if she want to touch my hair, Zachary says. So don't touch Zachary's hair. Touch Kirsten's hair instead, it seems. It's relaxing as F. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Let's see. I did a video showing me today and I got a comment, oh, you so actually have a face. Most videos don't show you. Not sure what to make of that comment. Is Kate still here? Is Marie back yet? Appreciate the likes, folks. Appreciate the likes. My crooked thumbs are very much loving the likes. Oh, thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Glad to see you're still here, Kate. Yep, luckily I have a face. I'm not sure where to make. It's like a sort of a. I'm not sure where to make of that comment. I'm like you, Midnight Raven. After this stream, it might be a long time before I'm live again because I'm going to get this PMDB Vault series complete. Series, a set of videos I started in December, and I'm determined to complete it. So it could be a long time until I'm live again. As much as fun as it is right now, there's a lot of negatives to do with live too. I don't want to get into. Slimed. Oh, I was getting confused there. You have been slimed. You've been slimed apparently. Marie is back. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I wondered if Kate was still here, and I also asked if Marie was. I'm determined to call you Mary for some reason. Marie was back from the shop yet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I've stayed way longer than I thought I was going to stay. I mean, last year I did a number of ridiculous long live streams. I'm not aiming to break any records. I will. I mean, it's 10:30 here in Scotland. You're welcome, Marie. Oh, right. Would get you now, Scott. It's an alternative S word. Scott's on the ball. See, Kate, I just I find the whole thing ridiculous because it's like you're in the public eye, you're a public figure. I, I think it's I don't know. I mean, look at Donald Trump, where you love him or hate him. How many insults does he get? How many insults does he get a day? But that's the thing. There seems to be a lot of doubles. Oh, you can slag off Donald Trump. But God forbid you slag off any other celebrities. Oh, God forbid. God forbid. It's the double standards. It's the double standards that bug me. It's like a rule for one celebrity, then a rule for everybody else. It's the double standards that bug me. Tyrone says that was an unfair comment for them to make to you, Midnight. Most in the art community, produce great videos, and only show their hands. Yeah, smash that like button. My crooked thumbs, Hillary and Bill, not named after two people in particular. Very much appreciate that. Look how crooked they are. I just said it and don't care. It's a new right of protection there, Privacy Act. Touch wood, midnight. Touch a lot of wood up here. I appreciate the likes, folks. And 10, how long was I still here? Put out one in the chat if you'd like me to stay a half an hour longer. Put out one in the chat. We'll leave it up to the people. You've lost. I think there's a lot of channels they've pulled that I used to watch and enjoy. Alex Jones. Someone mention a name. Warcorp 666. He's got a new channel now, but I appreciate Scott. Scott wants me to stay at least. So does Andy. But so does Marie. Political. It's getting way too censored, and I think there's a lot of double standards, severe double standards out there. It seems to be like there's a rule for liberals, there's a rule for Republicans. It's I have to go meeting very soon. Go to a meeting very soon, but you have a great channel. I appreciate that, Scott. I appreciate that, Scott. That won't be happening, Tyrone. You're keen, Tyrone. That won't be happening, bro. Do you know who YouTube are, really? What do you mean by that, Kate? Sorry. It's just government employees. I'm not surprised by that. I do. And trust me, if we were in a pub somewhere, I'd be speaking my mind even more. I really don't hold back. I tend to agree with what Kate's saying. But I think the worst thing that ever happened to YouTube was when they sold it to Google. That was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the fun. Like last year before it got insanely censored, before all the purges and all this, like I remember making videos this time last year thinking this is not fun anymore. This is really not fun anymore. It's getting so bad. I'm even scared to comment. Even discuss what's been going on. That's ridiculous. Reason you got banned for. It's like are adults not allowed to drink? I'm sorry, but this was never just a kids. In fact, it wasn't even meant for kids. YouTube to begin with. I wouldn't let my kids watch YouTube. If I don't have any, if I ever did have any kids, I wouldn't let them watch YouTube, or try not to. Did you do anything in them? That's so silly. I have to say, I've done really well since the purge. Midnight Raven says, and it causes so much anxiety because people put a lot of work into their YouTube and build up their communities, and all this just causes so much anxiety. My first ever video was called Drunken Thoughts in the Aberdeen Gay Scene. I literally started YouTube after a drunk night out. So to me, it's like, and you can watch all of my videos, good, bad, and ugly. Some are private from time to time. for various reasons, but a lot of time they're all public for everybody to see. I don't delete. I don't. There's a lot. My opinions have changed over the years, but I've evolved with time, like everybody else does. And you get the good, the bad, and the ugly with me in here. I wouldn't have it any other way. Ambi says my children are limited as to what they are allowed to watch, and I have full supervision over them. I'd be like you, Ambi. I would. I don't like. I cringe at the thought of any of my family watching these videos. I don't mind strangers watching me, but Kate is spot on. She says YouTube needs to relax and stop cracking down on the whip so hard and going so far. People work so hard, put long hours into their channels. Yes. We're all adults. I wish we could behave more like adults. Like, if you don't like someone's content or you're getting triggered or offended by someone's content, no one's forcing you to watch their content. Go and watch somebody else. There's plenty other channels out there. It's people get offended so easily these days. It's triggering. So yeah, if anybody asks me what's your plan for YouTube this year, survive. YouTube need to sort out that's a big time problem. Yeah, it's just causes. Does anyone the roll drink? I always say to people, I personally have everything backed up on numerous hard drives and stuff, pictures included on my social media, because we're just numbers on social media. We could be going like that for whatever reason. So I always encourage people to back up everything they do online because it could be removed at any moment. Look at Alex Jones. Poor Alex Jones. I miss Alex Jones. Hey, you take care, Scott. Very welcome in here. And I'll try and catch one of your streams again soon. Tyrone already is watching you. In 3 minutes, there's going to be another commercial break. I'm going to be so rude again and go for a commercial break. But if I don't get more tea, more caffeine, that's when I start to get sour. So needs must. This has generally been one of the best set of people I've had in here. So I am humbled tonight. I'm humbled. You take care, Scott, fellow long-haired guy. Oh, or maybe it's time to get off the long-haired journey. We shall see. Oops, sorry, hit wrong button. That's all right, Kate. What's everybody up to anyway, apart from watching this mug? See, I wouldn't recommend doing hour-long live streams like I have done in the past because you feel like a zombie by the 4 hour mark. Start twerking and wouldn't recommend them at all. Ambi says in 30 minutes I have to get my other kiddo from school, then make dinner. What are you making tonight then, Ambi? They must keep you busy. I'd love to be a dad someday. I've made a video titled that, but no kids so far. There's no PMDB juniors running about. Good, Kate. I'm glad. I'm just me, Kate. I'm just myself. See what I mean? Like sometimes when I go into other people's live streams, I don't appear so talkative because I'm not good at typing faster. I'm not one of those that writes novels. Not that I'm discriminating people that do write novel texts, but I'm more a person that likes to be the host, so to speak. Yum, mashed potatoes and steak. I could definitely have that. Yeah, there'll be a commercial break very soon, Zachary. Editing the weekend's videos, it taken forever. YouTube take even longer to upload. Also, in the description box below, there's a link to my new Twitter. Follow. Only Rangers fans and people who know about football will get that. Follow. Hello. So follow the links in the description box below. You can find links to my free only real channels. PMDB Videos, PMDB Entertainment, TeamPaulMichael, which may one day be turned into a wrestling themed channel, we shall see. And also a link to my BitChute account, another video platforming. Thank you, Kate. It's great. I'm glad. I'm really chuffed that you're here, and a great, like, already get great vibes from you, Kate. And I uploaded one Christmas Eve, and it never got. Really? No way. Seriously? How long was this video? Was this a 24-hour video or something? My goodness. I thought my connection was slow. That's another positive about live streams. YouTube does all the processing, uploading BS for you. You just have to download it later if you want to download it later. Hey, BeerDex16, welcome. Good to see you back in here. Got a damn good crowd in here tonight. Well, I'll miss the instant interaction. Right? I concentrate on my non-live videos. See, that's a lifetime when it comes to uploading Tyrone. 4 or 5 minutes, you know. That's oh me. Were you actually waiting beside the computer, waiting for this to upload, or going back and forth the whole time until box? That's incredible time. That's incredible patience you have, Tyrone. I would have not done that. No way. No, I hope. If it started to take that long, I can maybe wait for a few hours, but I would have pressed cancel and turned it into part 1 and 2, or part 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's no way I'd wait that long. Got a bit of facial hair. See, I looked at my Gillette razor. I was looking at it thinking, I don't like you anymore. Don't tell me I'm an evil man. It's okay to be a man, folks, and like women. It's really okay. It's really okay to find women attractive. Ashley Clare, welcome. She says, you don't know what waiting really is until you've waited 8 hours to download one song off Napstar. Hello, everyone. She's great. Very welcome. Good to see you, Ashley. How are you doing today, the BeerDex16? Well, yeah, I'm kind of got facial hair myself at the moment. I've been looking at my Gillette razor in disgust this week. Just don't lecture me about telling me to be a better man. What a stupid business move that was. Imagine being a business like Gillette and going, you know what would be great for sales if we just alienate our entire male audience and lecture them about how they could be better. Oh me. 200,000 dislikes. 200,000 dislikes. Were they going for a record dislikes? I don't know. Hey, Kate, Mary. I keep calling. Why am I keep calling you Mary? What is going on? Marie. Her name's Marie. It was supposed to be a Christmas Day special, so it kind of ruined. Why am I laughing at that, Tyrone? I'm such a C, laughing at you. So sort of defeat the purpose, landing on Boxing Day. Christmas Day special. I shouldn't be laughing. Why am I laughing at that? Oh, me. Hey, Marie. How are you this evening? Seems like a lot of yous in this stream know of each other. That's pretty cool. I appreciate it. I missed that. Good to see you streaming. See, following this, I'm going to get the PMDB Vault series done and dusted, and then I'm not sure what direction I'll take my YouTube on following this. My 7th video appearance of the year, 4th live stream. We shall see. Might be only by the time I complete this PMDB Vault series, it might take me all year. So this could in fact be the last live stream of the year, my last actual appearance of the year. By the time I get this PMDB Vault series done. Why did I make so many damn videos? Why am I? It's like, is there a ghost in here, Marie, that's telling me to keep calling you Mary? Is this a trick or something? I'm so determined to keep calling you Mary for some. What? Name's Marie. No, well, this time I will be because for this reason, Ashley, the PMDB Vault series have been uploaded. I'm going to fully concentrate on them. I want them done out of the way. So the lazy live streams will be getting put on the shelf beside my liberalism find a cure book right there, and I'll be concentrating on the Vault entries. Some people have been enjoying, so I'm glad some people are laughing at how much of a nutter I was back then. Kate says, I'm feeling better since this afternoon being out for lunch. Let's say the chef overcooked, burnt my lunch. I hope you got a refund now, Kate. I'd be raging. I'm glad you're feeling better, Phil. But as much fun as we're having now in these live streams can be a magnet for negativity. So, but the main reason I'm putting them on the shelf is I just want this damn PMDB Vault series done and dusted before Article 13 comes in, and that's the end for everybody, basically. But at least I can say I've done 10 consecutive years on YouTube. I've been a constant in few people's lives for 10 years in a row. How wonderful is that? Or God bless those souls that, in fact, there has been people that have watched me year after year. God bless them. Every friggin' year this decade. Got you all and smash the bells. I appreciate you, the bird X. Why am I gonna say it? I'm determined to call Marie Mary, and now I'm determined to call the beard X16 the bird. The beard X16. We appreciate you. Just call me Rich. I'm going to be very rude, Rich, and I'm going to love you. I'm going to come back, don't worry. I'm going to make myself another damn cup of tea. It's my 3rd or 4th. 24th, 23 thumbs up. All good, Tyrone. I'm going to be right back. Chat amongst yourselves, and yeah, I'll be right back. I appreciate the support, everybody. Be right back. This is when I do eventually complete that Vault series of mine and probably go live again. This will be a tough crowd to beat. Right. it's warm here when I take my trademark fleece off. Usually in layers, waiting for the kettle to boil. Probably time for a new fleece. Probably time for a new fleece. Tyrone says, Ashley, I've watched you before. You got great content. I thought I recognized you. Thank you, Beard got you too. Or you were slimed, like Scott said. That's good to change the words up. Right. Right. That'll be the last commercial break. I'm all yours now. And then after this cup of tea, I'll be wrapping things up. I'm just going to catch up in the chat if there's been any more chat. No, well, good. I'm back. Look at that. It's getting really long. Already have you, Kate. Thanks, you lovely people. Yeah. Thanks, you lovely people got me tonight's goal. Brilliant. Brilliant, Beard. Or Rich, rather. We stayed pretty quiet. Oh, makes me, I don't like when people are too quiet. Come on now. You like my t-shirt? Look, I had a change. I'm such a Hollister fanatic. No, it just happens that they make the best comfy, cozy looking fleeces. That's why I purchased Hollister, or did purchase Hollister. And now, anytime I get gifts and stuff, people just assume that's the only brand I like, and always end up with a Hollister T-shirt or so at Christmas time. I was looking for Scotland's most successful club T-shirt, but I couldn't. They're all in the wash. Why is my Rangers tops all in the wash all at once? How ridiculous! There's one here. Look at this one. Looks ancient. It's only a few years old. It looks like a fake Rangers top because the sponsor's gone. Oh me. Time to do some washing, it seems. God, the weather here is so bipolar. I just took my fleece off. Now I'm cold. Now I'm cold. So I'm turning the heat on. What shall we talk about, ladies and the gents still here? I'm open to talk about anything. Mel, I've got some chickens in the house. Welcome, Mel. I'm open to talk about anything we can get away with on here. Talk about hair for a change. Haha, no, Marie. I even got you in PMs. Hey, Mel. How you doing today, Mel? So that chicken's just reminding me of my favorite meal, Hunter's chicken. I'm itching at the bit for a Hunter's chicken now. Morning, what happening? Tell me all the things. What things Mel just knew? I thought Mel just knew to what? Morning, Marie. Hey, Mel, and welcome. It's cute how a lot of you know of each other already. It's a damn good community in here. There was some people ask me, what's the best way to deal with? Are you on Facebook, man? I am. Paul Michael David Bain, but I do deactivate it a lot. I do disappear from it a lot, but yes, I am. I do have a Facebook. As and my Twitter. Let's see. I'm starting to use Twitter more, and it's that. Morning to you. It's Mel. I'm assuming Mel's from Australia as well. So I've got my hair tied up a lot, and so I'm just looking at it just now. I'm thinking, my goodness, it's really long now. Not as long as Scott's used to be down his back. That's quite impressive. So I think good to see you still here, Zachary. I just got into my head when I was having a midlife crisis. Hey, you take care, Midnight Raven. I appreciate you popping in and enjoyed the chat. And of course, welcome here anytime. I'll look out for your premieres. And if you ever go live again, Midnight. So Soulless Trenchcoat was here too earlier. Is he still lurking? I'm not a fan of Twitter. I just like that I have a set limit of characters to use. I prefer Facebook personally. I've got all three at the moment. I deleted Twitter a lot of times. I've never really gone into Twitter. I'm an Instagram addict though. Ah. I was on Instagram years and years ago, but I deleted it. I wasn't so popular years and years ago. Okay, no problem, Rich. Nice one, nice one. I'll remember your name and I'll track you down. That sounds dodgy when I say that, but I'll track you down, Richard. Night Raven, dear, it was a pleasure to chat with you. Absolutely. I am live stream right now and watching your live on my laptop. Zachary is multitasking. Hello to Zachary's viewers. Kate's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Paul Michael David Bay on Facebook. I have my YouTube logo as my Facebook logo. Let's see. What's everybody's plans for later on tonight, later on this morning, whatever time zone it is with you, let me know. After this cup of tea, I will wrap things up, this lazy live stream. The Snapchat filters grind my gears. I'm still a panel virgin. I'm still a Netflix virgin. And I'm still a Snapchat. This is like people ask me to download WhatsApp all the time. This is the phone I use, flip phone. It does nothing. It phones people. Hello? Cool, just PM me your address. I appreciate that, Beard. I appreciate that. Watching live streams. 11 p.m. here. So it is. Am I missing out on Snapchat? I was thinking, well, join Instagram. I thought, no, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook's more than enough social media for me. Love grind my gears. Someone gets to steal that from Family Guy and make it a YouTube channel. Someone needs to steal that from Family Guy. See, in real life, I use all the politically incorrect terms to get on my t. And what's the other one? There's a few other ones I used to say. I do. I have used it with a few people. They've sent me their YouTube thingy, and I clicked on it and became friends. But I have hardly used it. It's kind of, why is this YouTube Messenger seems to be so complicated? I think once you get into it and start using it more and more, it becomes handy. You can watch videos together and all that fun stuff. Guys, my hands are so clammy. 2 seconds. It's my OCD. 2 seconds. Washing my hands too much. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, folks. Right. I'm back. Aren't they getting rid of YouTube Messenger Hangouts is getting changed to by 20? Oh, really? Hey, you take care, Ambi. Great to see you here. I enjoyed your company last night. You're a bad influence, but I love that. We have many great bonds. My non-live videos are fun too. Well, I think they're fun. You take care, for Ambi. Mary. Oh my goodness! I swear to God, I looked at your name there and it just blurred out. What? There's ghostly. There's a ghost inside me right now that's playing tricks with me. I swear I was dead looking at your name there. Marie. I've got a friend called Marie. Why? I've just tried adding you, but not sure how to. I was going to say try and add me on there. Um, After this, Marie, I'll definitely figure something out. We'll definitely get it sorted out, and I'll get the YouTube messaging thing on the go. As I say, I haven't used it too much, but I'll suss it out tonight. Speak soon, Ambi, Marie says. The ghost isn't winning this time. I think they're changing Hangouts to just a chat-based system and doing away with the panel. Oh, are they not going to replace that? Because even for my panel version, I do like watching the ones that have panels. So, a strange thing to do. There's a number of people I did see were on Twitter in this chat. I know not all of you use Twitter, but I think I've followed a lot of you too. So look out for me. Your names were coming up in the let's see what it is. Who to follow section. Whom is still here? Paranormal Fan 11 still here? Kate still here? Where's Soulless Trenchcoat go? Hello, Renee. Hey, I've been appreciating the comments on some of my non-live videos lately. I very much appreciate that. Good to see you still here, Kate. How are you today, Renee? Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Yeah, go for it, Marie. Laura, welcome. How are you doing? Well, after you put the link, because I do sometimes have lurkers, not so nice lurkers, Marie. So what I'll do is once I click on the link, I'll get yourself to retract the comment, or I'll delete the comment. Right, here we go. No, cancel. I'm glad I got your name right. I see your favorite wrestler is Mick Foley. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Uh, right, just I've deleted that message, Marie, because sometimes I have had troll problems in the past, just for your own benefit. We're friends now in the YouTube Messenger, so but sometimes I do have lurkers, so thank you for that. Thank you for that. How are you today, Renee? Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, just to be careful, because anybody could have clicked on that link. You never know who's watching you. It's not all friendly faces watching you, unfortunately. Undertaker versus Mankind. I can't disagree with that. Can you believe that's over 20 years ago now? Yeah, this sometimes turns into a wrestling stream. I hate today's WWE. I really can't stand today's WWE. But I do still have a little love for wrestling. Why? It seemed to be the only thing that cheered me up during my depressive years, or it seemed to be like the only thing. The 1998 King of the Ring, absolutely. How can I forget? It seemed to be the only thing that cheered me up. That's why I kept watching it for so long. Now it's the shits. It really is. I can't draw anybody into watching today's wrestling now. It's so bad. In my opinion, it's so bad now. At least Rangers are on the rise again. Well, Hayden gave Celtic December 27th. Played them off the park at Ibrox. Yeah, the 1998 King of the Ring with Sable on the cover. Who can forget that? I agree, Renee. I'm in that boat. Like I find it horrendous now. There's so much to. Then I get me started on how bad today's product is, because I'll go into a rant. I'll push viewers away that hate wrestling. I'll go into a rant about it, how bad it is today. Yeah, exactly. It's went from 8 million viewers to barely hitting 2 million, and they've got every excuse under the sun. Oh, going when they were repeating against Gone with the Wind one night, or the football was on one night. There's so many excuses out there. Gone are the viewers. Gone are the viewers. The more politically correct they've got, the more less. No one's interested in fake fights. The general public are not interested in fake play fighting if there's no characters, if there's no great storylines. All these flippy flip flop moves that the wrestling marks, I think it's real like all that fancy moves that doesn't draw people in. There's got to be interesting characters behind it, people with charisma, you know? And the Reigns have proved that. Vince Russo for life. Like there's this wrestling Mark, I call him a Mark, Dave the Mark Meltzer. He's nearly 60 years old and he gives fake fights ratings. Takes his wrestling far too seriously. Anyway, goes on about how great these Japanese matches are. And I watched one time, like all these fancy moves, nothing meant anything. All these kickouts, all these false finishes, and apparently that was a 7-star rated match. Like, is this the best? We went. Oh, I miss you in wrestling. I miss you very much in wrestling. Anyways, moving on before I scare all my viewers away talking about fake fights. Ah, me. But I will say, in my depressive days, it was one of the few things that did cheer me up. Because it's so silly. It's so silly, wrestling. And then there's the whole thing about the blood. People think it's tomato ketchup. You know, those viewers that don't know what's going on, but it's actually people, the wrestlers actually cut themselves. So it is real blood, even though everybody thinks it's fake blood. It's actually real blood. It's such a silly, bizarre business. Such emos cutting themselves. Laura, how are you? Haven't saw you here for a while. I caught one of your lives briefly last night, I believe it was. I had bad internet connection. I couldn't stay too long. It was good to see you live. I haven't seen you live for a while. I'm doing all right. Nice one. You were able to see it when it was. I'm jealous. I have been to a WrestleMania. I went to one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. WrestleMania 25 was dreadful. I had one great match. I had one great match. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. The rest of it was like, oh my goodness. But I'm kind of jealous that you got to be in attendance when it was good. I got to see my man Steve Austin inducted into the Hall of Fame. That was cute. But yeah, It's funny. I was inspired. My long-haired journey was inspired by Shawn Michaels. Remember how luscious his locks used to look? You enjoyed the rest. I'm not. So I was in attendance for that one, obviously, being at WrestleMania 25. There was a few. I liked the spots at the end, but for me and the crowd that night, the one that stole the show, and then the crowd was dead afterwards, was Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels, yeah. What's this all about? I start my long haired journey and he shaves all his hair off. What's all that about? I can't get used to Shawn Michaels looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Doesn't, I'm not sure in the bald look for him. Bald can be beautiful, pulled off good. I'm not sure it suits everybody. What's Undertaker's entrance like live? He really needs to be in the Hall of Fame. I was rooting for the Undertaker. It was during his undefeated streak. He was 15-0. He went 16-0 that night. And I was rooting, even though I prefer Shawn Michaels, I didn't want Shawn Michaels to end his streak. So I was rooting for the Undertaker that night. And that was it's nearly 10 years ago now. I do have a couple of crappy videos I recorded, but before I joined YouTube, and yeah, it was definitely quite the moment. It's not. It's the robots commentating, Michael Cole and them lot that commentate now. They make out to be something more than it is. It's good to be there, but it's not as it's like epic as you might think it is. I'll just say. It's like oh my god, the gong went off. Dun 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 dun. It's okay. It's they hype it up a bit too. Sexy Boy, however, Shawn Michaels coming out to Sexy Boy music, that was more of an experience. That was fun because he'd been watching them all my life, and then to be in attendance to that, and there's a 40-year-old man coming out to Sexy Boy music. That was quite funny. That was quite funny. I love that theme. It's so funny. So it's so corny but so fun, that entrance theme. Now that was quite something. I remember getting a bit excited for that. Sexy Boy. Oh me. But that match was very, very good. I do remember that entrance theme more, or that entrance more than the Undertaker's, because I thought he wasn't going to do it. You mentioned wrestling again. I'm starting rambling about wrestling. I thought he wasn't going to do it because he came down. He did that fancy entrance. He was coming down from the heavens or something like. What? I've came all the way to Houston, Texas, and I'm not even going to hear "Sexy Boy" entrance theme. What? What? But then the music hit. I'm like, oh yes, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to hear. I got to see Steve Austin come out in his little buggy thing. That was cool as well. I think I shouted out, I love you at one point. Spice never got thrown out for taking it too seriously. There's a reason why they cut themselves and other things through the industries. I won't say what or why on here, Kate says. Oh. But Kate used to watch wrestling, or maybe still watches wrestling. It's a struggle. It is a struggle. It's getting a struggle now. Finding, like, before you used to hear more people talking about it. Now it's like no one speaks about it. No one speaks. It's not been mainstream for since WrestleMania 17, basically. The greatest WrestleMania of all time, in my opinion. What was it? It was a damn good day for you, was it? WrestleMania whooped the Rock's ass. WrestleMania X7, watched that live on Sky Sports 1. That was the best WrestleMania I've ever seen. That's the best wrestling pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life. I just had everything. Fantastic match with TLC 2, Jeff Hardy's and the Dudleys. Undertaker and Triple H, pretty damn good. Chris Benoit, who may not be mentioned, had a great match with Kurt Angle, and that was a damn good. I love the Gimmick Battle Royal too. That was a damn good pay-per-view. To me, that WrestleMania has never been topped. That was like the end of the Austin era, the end of the Attitude era. I was like ever since then the ratings went down the toilet. Ever since then, turned him heel. Even though it was a great match between you and The Rock, turned him heel, and that was the beginning of the end. I've got Renee in the mood to watch some good wrestling. But yeah, like we were saying, I think what's lost in wrestling today to do all these, it's like watching a friggin' diving show now. It's like all these fancy flippity flip flop moves. Like, oh, it's nice when you see it once. Like, oh my goodness, he's managed to bend his body that way. That looks, but when you see it time and time again, same shit every week, it gets a bit boring. Make wrestling great again. Make wrestling watchable again would be good. Anyway, welcome back, Paranormal Fan 11. I was getting rid of all my viewers, basically talking about fake fights there. But I might turn TeamPaulMichael into wrestling. I do know far too much about wrestling, so it was a big part of my life. I was a complete mark and did travel all the way to America to see a WrestleMania one year. That's how serious I took it back then. So I do know a lot about it, unfortunately. Why not? See, I got into the tender age of 3 years old when it was still Hulkamania running wild, Brother, Ultimate Warrior, and the Macho Man, Randy Savage, the golden age of wrestling. Then grew up with Austin and The Rock and just was hooked. Those people know why and what it means, symbolizes. Oh, they understand once they. All right. Oh, God. So it's a bit of a conspiracy. I didn't know that. A bit of a conspiracy about it then. I will say WWE is a dodgy company. I will say I think there's a lot of things swept under. I'm not convinced Chris Benoit did what he did either. I'm not convinced by that story that was put out there. Let's just say. I'm not convinced that actually happened. I think there's a lot of conspiracies out there. I think some of them are real. Quite spooky, isn't it, Kate? I think I'm definitely on board with what you're talking about. And Go Wrestling, yeah. It used to be good. 1988 was the year I got into wrestling. Wow, you've watched it longer than I have. The first wrestling video I ever watched was the 1988 Survivor Series. That's what got me into wrestling. I was born in the first ever Survivor Series. It was like I was born on Thanksgiving Day, Survivor Series 87. So it's like I was supposed to become a wrestling fan. I wish I knew nothing about wrestling, Laura. I wish I had loved something else, something that was real growing up. Who saw Titus trip and slide? I did. I unfortunately watched the greatest Royal Rumble ever. I thought it was the worst Royal. It was so bad, Tyrone, that Royal Rumble match where Titus slid under the ring in Saudi Arabia, that event. My friend had invited my friend over because it was on during the day, and I thought, well, come on, he's a TNA guy, and watched the greatest Royal Rumble ever last year. I'm like, this is torture. And I'd ordered it, I left before it had finished. It was so bad, I'd left to go out and get myself a drink in time before it was finished. It was that bad. I didn't watch it all. I would hope so, Laura, with a name like that, Horsehair Gill. Hey, Reachable for you came over for Roundtable. Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, very welcome here, Reachable for you. We're talking about fake fights at the moment. But it's a very random stream. I end up talking about lots of things. I loved Gladiators, Kate. It was Gladiators, Blind Date, and Baywatch. That was my Saturday night television. Doo doo dude. I think Gladiators came on before Blind Date and Baywatch. That was I loved it. Loved Gladiators. And then they brought it back in the 2000s. It wasn't quite the same, was it? But that original run, that was amazing. Do you remember a game show on Nickelodeon called Legends of Hidden Temple? I don't. It doesn't really ring a bell with me, Laura. Now you're a couple years younger than me, Laura. So I perhaps would have been just after my time, Laura. It doesn't ring a bell. I did watch a little bit of Cartoon Network, but by the time Nickelodeon and all that came on the go, sort of outgrown kids shows, apart from wrestling, of course. Yeah, I'm 31 now. You see, I'm a senior citizen now. I used to watch Gladiators with my brother every Saturday. There was good shit, Kate. That was great. Paranormal Fan 11 remembers that show. That was really, really good. Used to really get into the Gladiators. Who remembers Shark? I remember, was that a game? I think it was a cartoon that got made into a game, right? Sharky and George. That does ring a bell. That does ring a bell. Don't look at Marie. I'm still dying to call you Mary. But you don't look at Marie. Just a number. My friend turns the big 3 this year, one of my best friends in real life. I remember the Rugrats, they were good. I'm like, it doesn't hurt, Jonathan. It really doesn't. Well, looking at your profile picture, reachable for you, you do not look 44. Just a number, like I say, just a number. I'm like, it doesn't hurt, Laura. My friend turns 30 this year. Honestly, it's a nice round number. In fact, I like turning 30. I was like, well, it's a fresh start. I can right all my wrongs from my 20s. You're welcome. You're still down and cool. Nothing wrong with that. You just took that, but well, you don't look 44. Rugrats, I remember that show. People call me Angelica when I meant, oh, really? I see. Rugrats did not make a film out of that. I do remember that on the go. I remember someone shared something about it on my Facebook of how old it is now, how many years it's been since it first aired. I was a little C as a kid. See, I was a brat at the summer clubs. I used to wrestle, done a lot of fights at the clubs when I was like from 2 to 12. But what I love about that is I grew out of that. And then after that, like, don't do drama on here. Any confrontations when out in town, I do my best to walk away. And I just have no time for that nonsense as an adult. I grew out of the drama when I was a kid. I was glad of that because I'd rather be like that as a kid than like a man-child now. I'm all for having fun, doing silly things, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to serious subjects and serious matters, I'm pretty much grown up. Barney, he was... I never trusted Barney. I was also a bit suspicious of Barney. I used to be a chickie, pushed my luck when I was young, so they called me Angelica. We'd have been like going like a house on fire, me and you, Kate. Two little brats. I was watching that horrific Gillette advert this week, and had two kids fighting with each other. I'm like, that was just what me and my mate Ross used to do, just fight each other all the time. What's wrong with that? That's how you... Goodness gracious. How dare boys be boys, eh? Hey Arnold was my dude with his funny shaped head. I didn't watch him so much, but the ones I did watch, I did enjoy the ones I did see Tyrone. That was on ITV, right? Paranormal Fan 11 loved Barney when she was little. My younger cousins, loved Barney. I was always a bit suspicious of Barney. Tyrone, did you watch Rocket Power? I'm not sure what that is. I wasn't allowed to watch Hey Arnold when I was old. Oh, really? The whole hands on his hips and copied like Angelica when I was very, very young. Laura, you rebel, you got kicked out of preschool for biting a girl. I don't trust talking dinosaurs, you know, me too, especially pink ones. I'm Barney. Our four kids. Barney is my life. Yeah, my younger, or a few years younger than me, when they were kids, that was when I used to visit them in America. That's all I got. I had to either watch Pokemon or Barney. Gotta go. Hey, I appreciate you staying for so long, Beard X16. You take care. I love cats, by the way. I love cats. I haven't got my own cat, but I've got a cat sitting here. His name's Louis. But I should invest in get a real cat someday. I do love cats. I'd love to come back as a lazy cat. I remember Cat Dog. Sorry. Scooby Doo was good. Power Rangers. I went through the Power Rangers phase. So sweet. I'm a dog fan. I have three. I like most animals. I like dogs too. But I wouldn't get a dog. I'm far too lazy. You have to walk dogs. And cat can just put out or whatever. They do their business outside, and so I'd be far too lazy to get a dog. I have You have four dogs, Laura. Is that right? Oh, nice one. Laura's got a husky now. If I were to get a dog, I'd get the dog I like is German Shepherds, Alsatians. I like them type of dogs. I'm still here, just chilling at the min. But I'm listening. I appreciate still being here, Marie. That's my brother's dog. What, the Alsatian? So you've got four dogs. Am I reading that right? Reachable for you. Oh, you have three dogs. It's Laura that's got four. Funko Pop have made all the old characters of the shows we spoke about. I do have one. Um, my younger cousin's got me. I'll show you. I'll show you. I do have one. I didn't buy this myself. I feel like I'm far too old to be buying Funko Pops, but each to their own, each to their own. But I do have. It was a big year for you last year, even though I thought Halloween 2018 was the shits. But I do have Michael Myers. I do have Michael Myers. You go back in there and shut up. See, I kind of act childish sometimes. I'm all for having fun, but I like to think when it comes to serious matters, I'm pretty much grown up. I have a Jack Russell, Yorkie, Chinchilla, Mix, and Rat Terrier. They must keep you busy, Laura. I've watched some of your live streams, obviously, in the past and heard the dogs barking and stuff. Nina is a handful. Reachable. That is my brother's dog, and she sheds like crazy. You think there'd be worth some money there? I do. I've also had a soft spot for the Halloween franchise, and my younger cousins got me that. Michael Myers Funko thing. I did look at them when I was in HMV, and I'm like, oh, it's a Roger Moore one. There's a Sean Connery one. If I were to start collecting them, I'd probably get Roger and Sean Connery ones. Yes, the original Halloween movie, there it is. There's Michael. See, I watched the honest trailer of the latest Halloween film. Where are you from? I'm from Scotland. Everybody thinks I sound Irish, but I'm from Scotland. Most people, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Most people in the audience are from America. I had a feeling you were from the States. I had that feeling. Yeah, I watched Honest trailer of Halloween today, and they were calling it the best one since Halloween. No, it's not the best one. I went to the cinema to see it. I was hyped for it. I was glad to see the original Michael Myers return after Rob Zombie's trash. Even though Rob Zombie's first one has grown on me over the years, I will say. However, Halloween 4, this one, is better than a new Halloween film, in my opinion. So it's not the best one since. It's been the best, perhaps the best one since 1988, but it's not the best one since Halloween 1978. And you take care, Laura, and welcome, of course, welcome here anytime. I appreciate you popping in. Whoa, really what? I've maybe missed something. There's some more people here from the UK, like Marie. Hey, you take care. Very welcome here as well. Reachable for you. And it doesn't matter your background or whatever. All welcome here, as long as you're not a Celtic fan. Yeah, in my opinion, I think I've got a soft spot for Halloween 4. Maybe I'm a mark for Halloween 4. I appreciate that, reachable. But to me, Halloween 2018 is severely overrated, in my opinion. I walked out the cinema thinking, the 10 years or so, nearly 10 years to come up with a great Halloween film, and this is it? What? This is it? Jamie Lee Curtis, who I do not like in real life. Can't stand her, if I'm being honest. Just, the whole build up to Halloween was all about her. She spent 5 minutes talking about Halloween in their interviews, and the rest was trauma, 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 Trump, Trump, Trump. I hate Trump. It's like, oh, keep the political nonsense out of it. I just want to watch a damn Halloween film. But she was very, very good. If the devil were a Jew, she was very, very good in the new Halloween film. However, overall, like, this is it. This is the best of the best they can come up with after 9 years. And plus, I believe the trailers gave away far too much. The trailers for that film gave away far too much. And in my opinion, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, which features the late, great Donald Pleasance, is the second best Halloween film. Joker, Renee. I'm looking forward to Halloween last year was my once a year cinema trip. Before that was the Justice League, which was a shambles. I hated every single thing about the Justice League. It was dire. I mean, I am really out of the loop with TV and films, pop culture in general these days. I've just been so out of the loop. But there's the three I grew up with: Bond, Batsy, Michael Myers. The film franchises I grew up with. Those are the three I remain tracked on. And Joker, obviously, I love the Joker, or used to love the Joker rather. So I'll probably go and see the Joker film. This is scary. This is scary. Can you believe this film, Batman, with Jack Nicholson as the Joker, Michael Keaton as Batman, 1989? This is 30 years old this year. Isn't that terrifying? That this film's going to be 30 years old this year. That's terrifying to me. I remember watching that when I was 4 on TV when it was released. Shouldn't have been watching it when I was 4. I was 15 at the time. I was such a rebel. I just loved that movie as a kid. Loved it. I loved Batman Returns. Hated. My first Batman in cinema experience was Batman Forever. I didn't like it as a kid, and sure as hell don't like it now. And then when I see Batman and Robin as a kid, I was traumatized how bad it was. It's like I was so gutted because Batman was on a shelf for 8 years until Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale came and resurrected the Batman series. It sure is, Tyrone. It sure is. Like 30 years since Batman. The only Joker I haven't liked on screen was Jared Leto's Joker in Suicide Squad. I thought that was dreadful. Welcome back, Paranormal fan. I thought Suicide Squad was a really bad film too. Harley Quinn was fantastic in it. One of the greatest movies experience was, oh, I'm so jealous of that. Because I really I love Michael Keaton as Batman. I was what a Tim Burton third Batman entry. We never got it. I own it. I own bad films too. We got this instead, the Tim Burton's third Batman film. You're very welcome, Paranormal Fan 11. And I'm jealous of that. I would have loved to have seen Batman Returns in the cinema. But it was a 15. I would have been 992. I would have been 4 going on 5. I'm far too young, obviously, to go in. I remember I went to Houston, Texas in 994, Warner Brothers Studios, and I had a ride, Batman Returns ride, and I was determined to go on it, but I was too young to go on it at the time, too. I was determined to go on it. This looked awesome. I'm very jealous of that cinema experience because to me, that's a very underrated film. It gets overlooked so much these days. To me, it's really, really good. You get the comic book geeks going, "Oh, Batman should not kill." How dare he kill people in films? Ah, it's a film. He's not really real Batman. But yeah, I was my free growing up. Bond, Batman, and Halloween, and anytime they have a new release, that's when I go to the cinema. If it's not anything to do with Bond, Batman, or Halloween, I've probably not seen it in the last 15 years. Oh, it's awful. See, it took me years to get Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. There it is. It's in the wrong place. It took me years to get this film because I thought it was horrendous. I have yet to buy any of the DC extended universe films. I think they've been horrendous. I think the ones I've not seen Wonder Woman, I've not seen Aquaman. I went to see Batman v Superman in cinema and Suicide Squad and the Justice League. I thought all three were really bad. But Justice League was the shits. CGI mess. I hate CGI. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is my favorite film of all time. That got the right mix of CGI. Welcome back, Poison Elite. When they start using far too much CGI in films, it's when I'm out. I'm out. They've got to get the right mix. To me, this was the perfect mix of CGI and live action. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Oh God, I never was planning on going so long. But how time flies. Such a great crowd in today. I really appreciate it. But yeah, you get some Batman fan geeks out there and like, oh, get upset when it'd be impossible for Batman not to kill people the way he beats up bad guys in the Nolan trilogy. I mean, there must have been someone that died in that film, you know? Yeah, definitely. Welcome back. I'm glad. Um, let's see. It's nearly midnight here in Scotland. I'm going to wrap things up on midnight, but I'm happy to chat about pretty much anything we can get away with on here until then. So I'm going to stay another 15 minutes, and I'm going to tap out for tonight. And I'm not sure what I'm doing afterwards. Probably chill out for a bit, and I can see me joining other people's live streams, chatting away. So yeah, I'm up to chat about anything. But following, you're from America too, I assume then, Renee. There's a number of people from America that watch me. Um, but I don't go to the cinema that often. I don't go to cinema that often. Once a year. Be the Joker this year. I'm not sure if there's any. Oh, Terminator's out. See, I believe there's a political agenda with this Terminator film. If I see any political agenda in the trailer for Terminator Phoenix, I will not be going to see it. I love the first two Terminator films. I like Terminator 3. The action scenes were pretty damn good. Terminator Salvation was junk. Terminator Genesis was junk. But if there's a political agenda behind Terminator Phoenix, I will be going to see it. Ha! Well, I'm going to top out in 15 or so minutes and wrap things up on midnight. What up, Tyrone? Poison Elite says. You're the one that knows Jessica, right? Jessica is sometimes in here. I think I'm going to chill, and I think it's time to watch somebody else in live streams. Who is live right now? Let's have a look. I'll have a nosy. Okay. We've got a notification. Let's see. Let's have a look. Who is my competition right now? Pusha Studios live right now. A few people live. Nice one. I want to wrap things up in 15 minutes. I think they got the right actor for the. Yeah, I thought Jared Leto was not a good Joker. Maybe not his fault, but I think he tried too much, or they tried too hard to make him more crazier than Heath Ledger's Joker, and just it didn't work, in my opinion. I loved Harley Quinn in more ways than one. I know it's really not politically correct to fancy women anymore, but yeah, I did enjoy Harley Quinn in more ways than one. She was very, very good. Apart from that, Suicide Squad was awful. I nearly walked out the cinema. It was that bad. I've never walked out a film before, but I was close. I was close to tapping out in Suicide Squad. I was damn sure close to walking out of the Justice League. I never want to see that film ever again in my life. And Batman v Superman sucked too, like someone said earlier. Yeah, I remember him saying he was going to go live about this time. Perhaps he'll go live after his nap. He sometimes, yeah, he wasn't here earlier on, but he said he was working. He sometimes, I can't remember where I met Murad. Obviously, you know him better than I do. I think it's been a start for years. I simply, like before I went live streaming myself, I simply signed into YouTube, uploaded shit, and signed. I didn't do a lot of social networking and watching others. I probably should have, but can't remember where I met Murad. Must have been in one of the paranormal activity live streams where I met him. But he seems a really sound bloke. Like a lot of people speak very highly of him. Yeah, he'd be taking a nap, perhaps. Um, well, after this, unless I've got to make another stream to end the stream, I've had to do that before, like go live again to end the stream because YouTube's, forever broken. RC. He's saying, promised myself not to make a New Year's resolution. Kept my promise. Welcome, RC. How you doing? Cab 7, I often watch him too. Cab 7, Green Bay Wacky is one I've been watching lately. Who else? Peugeot Studios, from them two from Canada. How you doing tonight or this evening, RC? I've been watching some of your live streams lately, RC. Been very impressed with the art. I wish I had art. Art bypassed my life, but very chilled live streams, RC's ones. Cobb 7, he's a really nice guy. I like him. Putting off doing housework for as long as possible today, RC says. I can't blame you. I don't do much in my room. Like, my logic is I've done enough. Maybe it looks bad, I've done nothing with my room for years. And my logic is, folks, I'm not going to take any of this shit with me when I'm dead. It's my logic. How's the schoolwork going, RC? I will be wrapping things up, ladies and gentlemen, in 8 minutes' time. Call it a night. Cab 7's on at midnight. Who else did? Green Bay Wacky, I've been watching him. Who else is there? I feel there's smaller YouTubers. I sometimes enjoy the smaller YouTubers because sometimes if the chat's too busy flowing by, I get a headache. I get a headache looking at the chat. I get anxiety looking at the chat if it's flowing by. Even for the stream's great and fantastic and stuff, I sometimes prefer the smaller YouTuber streams so I can keep up with the chat. So this is usually, if you're new to my lazy live streams, this is usually how it is. I never usually have a theme. I just sort of go with the flow. And sometimes it can dive straight into the gutter. It can go there, talk about fake fights, or have a healthy debate on Trump, say, or it can range. It can range. It can range. There's a fellow Ted Tainable, creator of Earthworm Jim comics you might like watching comics on all the time. I'll check him out, RC. I appreciate that. Renee says, I'm good. Glad. This is it, Marie. I agree. Like, the streams can be fun. There's like a few horror live streams have been in. Some big, like much bigger than me, talking about Halloween and stuff I've been in. And I just watched them because I there's no way I can keep up with the chat because it just goes by so quickly. And I got a headache trying to keep up with the chat. Well, I mean, even though I will be concentrating on non-live videos following this, I'm determined to complete my PMDB Vault set. I hope people have been enjoying. I've changed so much over the years. I'm glad I wear more clothes now in videos. I'm so glad of that. But I have changed a lot over the years. Maybe for the best or worst, I'm not sure. It's for others to decide. My hair is growing too. See, now I can say we've been on a long-haired journey, and RC is a fellow long-haired guy. I can see people going about the bad videos of before say, well, that was a long hair time ago now, those bad videos. Oh, his name is Doug. That's all right, RC. Doug 10 10, Nepal. You're on a beard journey now. Got a bit of facial hair growing here. How long are you going to grow it, RC? Why was I not a hairdresser? Talk about hair so much. So I'm going to tap out in 5 minutes' time. It's been I'm not just saying this because you are here, but this has been one of my greatest crowds, and I'm really humbled, really chuffed. By far the greatest crowd I've had in so far for 2019. Tyrone says, haha, Marie, your comment gets swept away with everyone else's when you're in a large chat room. It's so true. I don't know yet. I'm waiting to see if there'll be bald spots or if I'll have it filled in. My facial hair can grow quite quick. You know, if I leave it for a couple of weeks, it can get very bushy, but then I get very itchy and it gets shaved off. I've lost my electric shaver, which is really annoying, and I have to manually shave it off. Yeah, I mean, it is a waste of time typing anything in the chat. You know what's one of my pet peeves with people in the big live streams is when they know it's hard to keep up with the chats. When people do all these silly emojis, like a big massive comment with just filled with emojis. I think that's really selfish when people do that in big chats and it's flowing by so fast, and then you get one of these selfish chatters come in and they put all these emojis, like heaps of emojis in one comment, like settle down. Well, there we go. Yes, I could believe that. See, I'm quite happy when I don't get a wrench. I'm quite happy when I don't get a wrench. I know people take the wrench thing really, really seriously. I used to have a Rangers. I called them the Blue Rangers wrench team in here. But I took away all the wrenches, and I think people got upset with that. Yeah, I just like. I think it's selfish when people do that. In my opinion, like, yeah, say hello or whatever, but when you've got a whole comment and it takes up the whole chat thing, I think that's selfish. But no promises, but perhaps to make up for the lack of live videos this year, perhaps I'll finally have to just break this panel virgin status of mine. Perhaps we shall see. No promises, though. No promises. I'm so camera shy. I'm so camera shy. How's your YouTube coming along, by the way, RC, if you're still here? Right, very, very soon, folks, I'm going to wrap things up. I appreciate everybody that's been in today. Some old faces, new faces. Very chuffed with how it's went. I hope you have enjoyed. The wrench union dues and responsibilities are stressful, RC says. But I think people have been genuinely upset if I took away the wrench. They've looked to see they're not a wrench holder anymore and they've unsubbed or went away. I do believe that's happened. I took away everybody's wrench. I hate everybody equally and took away all the wrenches. You love the job. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself here, Marie. And it was great meeting yourself and Kate in Murad's live stream last night. Kirsten seemed a nice lady too. And everybody else that was in chat. See, this is me being politically correct, making sure I didn't miss anybody out. Bad being politically correct. My channel, nothing new, just puttering along, same folks popping in and out. What was so funny, Kate? Sorry. Well, I'm subscribed. You've got your news channel, of course, too, as well, RC. I'm dying to call you Conklin. You take care, Renee. And, of course, welcome back here anytime. I've been appreciating the comments on my non-live videos. It was comfy. It was really comfy. I enjoyed myself last night. That's the longest I've stayed in Murad's live stream. Right, I'm going to love yous and leave yous, but I will be online still if anybody wants to message me or wherever. I'll maybe check out some live streams later on. It's not a bad thing then, Kate. And hopefully next time it goes live, whether that's tonight or another time, I'm sure it'll be fun again. These ladies and I'm still live. I'm just about to tap out Ambi for tonight. Welcome back. Cheerio too. I'm just about to tap out of tonight's live stream. But I really appreciate everybody that's been in today, and you take care as well, RC. I'll look out for you as well. Gonna get myself another cup of tea after this and chill out for a bit, but I'll still be online if people want to chat away. I'm happy to chat away. My sleeping patterns are still horrendously bad, so I'm happy to chat away. Right, going into the stream here. Take care, everybody. Great chatting with you all, and God bless.